Right, we are live. Welcome everyone to this live stream of the BBL game between the Perth Scorchers and the Sydney Sixers. We are very close to the start of the match. The Perth Scorchers won the toss and decided that they will have a bat at this MANUKA Oval. I hope you all are doing very well. I hope you are all excited for this match. Of course, whoever wins this match will end up playing next Sunday in the final. Whoever loses will have to verse whoever wins out of the Sydney Thunder or the Brisbane Heat on next Thursday. It's a weird situation with the finals games, but we are I'm starting to get my head around it, but thank you all very much for being here. I see that we have got Ala Ryan saying hello in the chat as well. Welcome to the live stream, mate. Also, we have got the Rugby Opinion there and Home of Sport in there as well. Henry Samuel as well, and also Kyle. Welcome everyone to this live stream. But we are very close to the start of this match. I've got a little bit of a different layout for this live stream compared to the last ones. Normally, I would have the scoreboard as pretty much the whole screen and then just me over on the side. But let me know what you think of this layout. Is it better when you can see see me a little bit more than the scoreboard? Do let me know. But nonetheless, it is going to be DeWash's bowling to Jason Roy for this first over. The score at the moment, of course, is 0 for 0 after 0 overs for the KFC BBL 10. This is the qualifier match. Whoever wins this will make their way straight into the final. DeWash's with a good in-swinging delivery to start with, and it is a dot ball. We have got Hi says Golf First, and Henry has said I made a new FIFA 18 Chelsea career mode episode as well. I'm back, says Golf First as well. Welcome back to the live stream, mate. I do appreciate you being here 2 nights in a row. We have got Crazy NZ with his dabbing emoji as well. Thank you all very much for being here. When are you doing your next Cricket 19 live stream? That will more than likely be early next week, or maybe tomorrow, depending on what other videos are going to be going up. And guess who's back again? Izzy back, tell a friend. We have got Izzy Queensland in the chat. DeWash's running in for his second ball, and how has that missed the stumps? That just bounced straight over the top. Jason Roy charged down the wicket, tried to hit him back over his head on mid-wicket by the looks of it. And the ball just bounces over the bails. Good bit of swing there. I don't know how that's missed the stumps. We've got to see that from side on, but surely that was extremely close. Smash like, folks, says Crazy NZ. You heard the man. Please do leave a like if you are enjoying these live streams and if you want to see more of them. I'm first on the table for Premier League, says Henry, so that is very impressive as well. Same with the Washers' bowling. Very impressive so far. Jason Roy advances once again. Hit out mid-wicket for another dot ball, should I say. I feel like I haven't done a lot of talking today, which is why I am slightly stumbling my words. Also, probably because of the fact that I did go to bed rather late. We did do the live stream yesterday, and then I recorded a couple of videos afterwards. So it was a little bit of a late night. But Livingston and Roy have had the most runs between them for their partnerships throughout this BBL competition. And then they have also got Colin Munro, who was announced in the team of the tournament. So they've got a strong batting lineup, the Perth Scorchers, but then you can't forget their bowling. They've got Jai Richardson, a man who has gotten a lot of wickets so far this year. Another dot ball, though, for the Sydney Sixers. And we saw that dot balls yesterday in the match between the Heat and the Strikers. The dot balls in that first innings meant that they were able to win it in the second, the Brisbane Heat. And we have got, I like before it started, said Henry, thank you very much, mate. We have got Jason in the chat as well, has said hi. Hello, Jason. Thank you for tuning in. Who are you going for this match? See, a part of me would like to see the Sixers get straight through to the final because of how well they have played throughout the season, and they did qualify first. But then, you know, the Perth Scorchers, they have got a fellow Kiwi, Colin Munro, on their side. So maybe a part of me wants them to go through. I think whoever wins this game, as long as like they have deserved to win it, I feel like I will be happy enough. But that is the first run for Jason Roy in this match off the 5th ball of DeWash's is over. And how long was the last live stream? What time did it finish? I think we went for about three hours or so. And it finished at around 12:30, I believe it was. Maybe a little bit later. I'm not too sure. I can't actually remember. I feel like that night just went so quickly yesterday. And who do you think will win the title? I think one of these two teams. Definitely more likely Sydney Sixers. It is going to be hard to bet against them to win 2 in a row, but they are the underdogs for this match. I saw against these Perth Scorchers. Strong batting lineup. Oh, that was an edge from Livingston. Oh, it might have been off the pad, so there was a little bit of an appeal. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. First over from Ben DeWash's It only went for the 1 run. Hi, bro. It's Ryan says. The rugby opinion is welcome to the stream, Ryan. I do appreciate you being here. Is George still have a cold? He has still got a little bit of a cough and a bit of a sniffly nose. So we are, unfortunately, probably not going to be able to do a video this weekend. But hopefully next weekend we will be able to get something going between a few of the Kiwi lads. I seen the nice catch last night. It was a good catch. Yeah, that one of Ben Laughlin's. It was just a very good catch in the outfield, and Labuschagne was absolutely loving it with his bowling. And if anyone's wondering why I keep looking over this way, it is because I have got the chat here, I got the game here, and then I've also got the scoreboard showing for you guys. But the new line out or the new layout, hopefully you guys can actually read in terms of what the scoreboard is. Let me know if it is too small. Unfortunately, it's either having it as big as it normally is with me out to the side, or having me a little bit bigger and the scoreboard a little bit smaller. It doesn't seem to really let me do anything other than that. Wait, what time did the live stream finish, says Henry? I'm not sure. I think it was 12:30 to kind of like 12:45 maybe. I see, and we have also got good vid today, brother. Thank you very much, Cole. I do appreciate that. I'm not sure how many people got the notifications for it, because it seems to have done a little bit. It's been a little bit more quiet, that video, than past Highlanders career mode ones. But hopefully, hopefully you guys will still enjoy it. That game you did look tough that you posted today. Yeah, it was a very hard game against the Chiefs. It was, and it was a very tough match to play. Luckily, although I don't want to spoil anything, so I won't let you know. I won't spoil anything yet. It's too small, says Goal First, the scoreboard. So would you prefer if it was the full size? Hopefully, yeah, it is quite small. I can actually maybe make it a little bit bigger. I will see what I can do. I might see what I can do in terms of, I will quickly put myself to the full screen and then see if I can get it a little bit larger for you guys, because I would like to still have me as half the screen if that is possible. But it's more of the, tell you what, I think I'm onto something now. It's looking decent. Hopefully it will be good to go now as well. We will go here and we will go here. Slightly cut off, but it might be all right. We will see how this one looks. I think I have it. Is that like that? That's a little bit better maybe. Hopefully that will look a little bit better. What else have we got? I'm going to Rotorua and Taupo and Tauranga and Waikato tomorrow. So yeah, I'm going on a bit of a road trip. Hopefully you do it. I can't speak today. I feel like I'm too excited for this match. Hopefully you do have a good time. Jason, I will quickly get me game back up. Jackson Bird sounds like he is bowling all right. He has only gone for the 2 runs off the first 2 balls of his over so far. And we have got, when did you start the live stream? It was only approximately maybe around 8 minutes ago that we did start. Holy cow, how are you doing? Another one, says Henry. I feel like it's just that YouTube grind at the moment. The momentum is kind of taking me over the line at this stage. But yeah, we just keep on doing them because you guys keep on wanting to see them as well, which I feel like does make it a lot more motivating when you guys have been showing such good support on the channel towards them. Did you see my comment on your last video? I did, Henry. Unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to check it out yet. Sorry. It's just the fact that I've been flat out over the last couple of days in terms of with these Big Bash games as well taking place. It is certainly, it's a full-time gig at the moment in terms of trying to get all the videos out in time. Livingston charges, and it hasn't really gone anywhere by the looks of it. Liam Livingston trying to find the middle of the bat, and when he can find the middle of the bat, Liam Livingston, this English pair, Jason Roy and Livingston, when they can get it right, they can certainly score a lot of runs in a hurry. It was fielded by Jackson Bird straight down the ground, so no runs there. You said, luckily, that pretty much spoiled it, said Crazy. It said, I did hear myself say that, and then I was hoping no one picked up on it, but you did do well there. So, yeah, maybe we did get the win. We have also got Nice Eva, says Crazy NZ, and we have got Thanks Crazy, says Jason, and That's Better, says Goal First, the scoreboard. That is good to hear. Hopefully you guys are able to read it. And then we have also got, not going to lie, I actually don't look at the scoreboard half the time, says Arlo. I do appreciate the fact that that you guys are hanging around because of the fact that some of you guys I found don't actually watch a lot of cricket. And it is quite cool that you guys are still here to watch along with what is happening. What is your favorite Big Bash kit? Oh, that's a good question. Have a little think about that. Oh, favorite. I mean, I quite like the Sydney Thunder's kind of lime green that they've got, but then one of the blue ones, maybe the Strikers or the Heat as well. I mean, the Sixers, it is a bright pink, but like it's not too bad either. So I feel like it is quite difficult to pick one. Let me know in the comments your favorite kits. Everyone who is here at the moment, I am your first subscriber on your new channel, says Henry. Of course, I haven't actually mentioned that. I feel like I'm terrible at plugging our own channels, but we have got a brand new channel coming for the Kiwi Lads. It is called the Kiwi Lads Clips. It is the pinned comment of the live chat. It's got a link to that new channel. It hasn't actually got any videos on it yet, but for you guys who are keen to see a little bit more of the Kiwi Lads, it will be short little clips from our other videos. I feel like everyone's kind of doing it at this stage. We were going to start it maybe around 1 or 2 months ago, but never quite got the chance. But now it has been launched. So with that now as a link, I feel like I've got to start posting on it as well. Do you have any other Xbox games other than Cricket 19 and Rugby Challenge 4? I have got quite a few. I've got a game called Big Bash Boom, which is actually based off the KFC Big Bag, and Abbott has taken that catch of Jason Roy. I feel like I didn't even say a word there at one stage where that wicket fell, but Jason Roy is gone 3 runs off 9 balls. And that was just giving me a little bit of an Alex Carey vibe from last night. He wasn't quite able to get off the mark, Alex Carey, in terms of getting up to that 100 strike rate or higher. And then Jason Roy just didn't quite get a hold of that one. And he is on his bike. Sean Abbott taking the catch to his right. He's a very athletic fielder and bowler, Sean Abbott. So he's done very well there. My favourite is the Scorchers kit. That is certainly a nice one as well, the orange. And who is coming to the crease now? Is it Colin Munro? It might be. I am starting to wonder. It is indeed. So we have got the Kiwi at the crease very early. We have got, I don't watch cricket, but I enjoy playing it at the beach and stuff. Yeah, it is a fun game to play cricket. And I feel like because of how much I play Cricket 19 and also watch real cricket, like I really start to get quite into it, as you could say. Like I do quite enjoy it. So I am pretty lucky with the fact that it's on a little bit later here in New Zealand, but it's not too bad overall for the time that it starts. I'm really enjoying the cricketing live stream, says Ryan. Thank you very much, mate. We are hopefully going to be doing the rest of the KFC Big Bash games. We have got the Sydney Thunder versus Brisbane Heat tomorrow. That is to find out who will be playing the loser of this match next Thursday, and whoever wins that match next Thursday will be moving on to the final to take on the winner of this match. So in a way, it could be the Perth Scorchers versus the Sydney Thunder once again next Sunday. So this match could be a pretty intriguing one, that is for sure. And we have also got, could you do a live stream on Rugby World Cup 2023? Is that for the watch along of the games, Henry, or on Rugby Challenge 4? Second sub, says Crazy NZ. Thank you guys very much. I feel like I'll have a look at that channel a bit later on, and it will be like on 10 subscribers or something like that, which for a brand new channel that I've only just pretty much created a link for, that is pretty awesome. We have got, did you hear about Roger Tuivasa-Sheck coming back to rugby in 2022? I did hear about that. He is trying to pursue his dream of becoming an All Black. But it will be interesting. What position is he going to play, Kyle? Do let me know. Has he mentioned what position he is going for? It will be interesting to see. Could you please live stream that video game? Says Henry, the Big Bash Boom one. Henry, is that the one that we are talking about? I've actually got the disc over here. I bought it on disc, which I feel like is a rarity for me. That was a cover drive from Colin Munro there. I've knocked the light a little bit, but it is called Big Bash Boom. I hope you guys can see that. I can't actually see myself, so I have no idea where it is. So I'll just put it where my face is, and I assume that is all right. But yeah, it is based off the KFC Big Bash. I think it is exaggerated cricket. So pretty much there's kind of like the animations of this year's Big Bash, if you guys have seen it, with like the flames flying off the ball and everything. So it could be quite a fun game to play if that is something you guys want to see. RTS to play for the All Blacks. That's in the air as well, but it's over the top from Colin Munro. And he has got the first boundary of this match. And it is the first boundary for the Perth Scorchers because they are batting first. They did choose to bat first in this situation. They decided that they are liking to set a total, and scoreboard pressure in this type of match could be pretty interesting to see what happens to it. 130 at times looked like it was going to be enough for the Adelaide Strikers yesterday, but in the end, just not quite able to get the win there. Go the Scorchers. It is for the Kiwi Colin Munro. It is indeed. He is the Kiwi in the Perth Scorchers. He will be hoping to get another good total. He's had a few so far this season, hence why he was in that team of the tournament that they announced. So Colin Munro, he will be wanting to get a 50 here, and that's a cover drive, and it is going to be a single. It was cut off at short cover, kind of pushed to the man at mid-off for just the one. At the moment, Sean Abbott has... at the moment, Sean Abbott 1 for 6 off his 5 balls. And we have also got 14 or 15, I think, says Kyle. So on the wing, that will be a position with a lot of competition, but maybe he will be good enough. He is a very good rugby league player, so perhaps he will transition quite nicely into rugby union. It would be interesting to see if he plays any of the Mitre 10 Cup or Super Rugby as well to try and get a little bit more experience. Sean Abbott bowling the last ball of his over. It has been worked to the leg side, and that was just the single for Livingston. And Sean Abbott 1 for 7 off his first. The Scorchers are sitting on 1 for 11 off 3 at the moment. One more over of their power play is left. And it was a very great catch from Sean Abbott. They're showing it again. His momentum was going that way. He went that way with the catch and just took it very nicely. Watch along, says Henry Samuel, and 3 subs on that Kiwi Lads Clips channel. But yeah, anyone who isn't already, be sure to subscribe to the Kiwi Lads podcast as well. We have been uploading on there. We haven't recently, though, because of the fact that Isaac's actually shifting to a new house. So he hasn't been able to have internet for a little bit. But once he has got internet, we will be straight back into those podcasts. So be sure to check those out as well. Nihi Milner-Skudder might be playing for the Highlanders next year for Super Rugby, says Henry Samuel. This year. I believe he is in their squad, isn't he? If I'm not wrong, because he was at the Hurricanes, was he? But he didn't really play because of injuries, I think. But hopefully he does get to have a decent run of it. That's a great shot from Liam Livingston. DeWarshus. Oh, it is 6. DeWarshus bowled him a pitched up delivery. Liam Livingston just hits it straight back over his head, holds his shape. Didn't try and overhit it either, Livingston, which he can be known for doing in the past, but it was a very nice one here. Held the pose. 1 leg off the ground as well, I think. And it went down to long on for the 6. And I will quickly see. It only shows your podcast and your normal channel, says Arlo Ryan. Is that on the main channel or for the links for that new channel? Because I feel like I haven't actually got it as one of the channels for on the main channel's connected channels, purely because until it has a video, it is quite hard to link them. So once it has got a video, it will be linked there as well. Are the game graphics good for that Big Bash cricket game? I think they're not too bad, although the players do have quite large heads, I believe, if I'm not wrong, from the likes of the picture. Because, the cover for it makes them look not too bad overall. Like, Chris Lynn looks pretty realistic. And then you got on the back of it, you got Maxwell and Pat Cummins and whatnot. And they do look decent, like big heads, of course. But it does look decent. It will be quite a cool game to play. It says it's 4K Ultra HD. So that could be pretty cool as well. The Washers now has been hit to the leg side by Colin Munro. And that is a 6 out mid-wicket. And all of a sudden, DeWarshus didn't go for many runs in his first over. And now the Perth Scorchers are starting to ramp it up a little bit. Munro's sitting on 11 off 5 at the moment. DeWarshus, it was just that. It was slightly short, but it wasn't really high enough to put Colin Munro in any kind of discomfort. And he did just hit it out mid-wicket for 6. And we have also got Colin Munro has played the best for the Scorchers, in my opinion. Him and Jai Richardson, in terms of him for the batting, Munro, and then Jai Richardson for the bowling. He has had a very good career, or not a career, sorry, very good season. Oh, that's an interesting shot. He did get a little inside edge there, Colin Munro, and that one has gone for 4. So all of a sudden, the Washers has gone for 17 off 4 balls this over. And this is a harsh game that we know as cricket, T20 cricket as well. The Washers had only 1 run off his first over. And now, unfortunately for him, even after 2 overs, it would be pretty interesting to see what his figures will be. Where are Noah and Johnny? Johnny Blaze is building for his dad, so he hasn't actually got internet at the moment. So that is why he hasn't been on the last few streams. And then we have also got, I'm not sure where Noel Rogers is. I believe he was busy, though, for most of the week. Quick single there with Colin Munro. In the last 11 balls, we've had 25 runs, 1 wicket at 13.64 runs per over. And we have your main channel. I found your new channel now. I subscribe. Thank you very much, Arlo. I do appreciate that a lot, mate. And he was so good in 2015 Super Rugby. That is, of course, Nihi Mulnaskata. Yeah, he is a very talented player on the wing. It is just those injuries that he has had in the past that have has slowed him down a little bit. But as long as he can go without getting injured for a little while, he will be a asset on the wing for whoever he plays for. I played cricket once at the beach against my brother, but one ball bounced and hit me in the face. I actually have a story about that in terms of backyard cricket for us. It was one of my earliest birthday parties, and we were playing cricket in the backyard, and the ball was bowled, and someone, because we had a pinata, because we thought that was a good idea at the time, and the pinata had a whole heap of lollipops in it. So one kid who was at my birthday party, he had about four lollipops in his mouth at once, you know, all the flavors, all the colors. And then the ball hit him in the side of his cheek. And I just remember the fact that all of the lollipops just like slowly, he just kind of opened his mouth and they all just fell out. And that is why I remember that one. And that was the last time I had a pinata at my birthday, I'm pretty sure as well. So it was a little bit of a sad story in the end, but still one that now it's quite funny to look back at. It's going to be Stephen O'Keefe now, who has been bowling pretty decently overall for his BBL. 13 matches, 14 wickets. Liam Livingston, they are saying that maybe he will tempt at O'Keefe. Maybe he will be tempted with O'Keefe's bowling. Sorry. It's my birthday tomorrow, says Golf First. How old are you turning, mate? I will be sure to wish you a happy birthday because we will be doing the Sydney Thunder versus the Brisbane Heat game tomorrow. That is well bowled by O'Keefe just for the single pushed out short cover. I played cricket and won the championship back-to-back, said Arlo Ryan. So you must be a pretty talented cricketer, mate. Are you mainly a bowler or a batter? Do let me know. Golf First will be turning 15 as well. And depending on what time you are watching till Golf First, maybe we will get to watch wish you a happy birthday on this live stream. Happy birthday for tomorrow, says Henry as well. Because of the fact that we are currently only an hour how many hours? What's the time? 2 hours 20 away from the new day. Bowler, says Arlo Ryan as well. O'Keefe has only gone for the 2 singles so far off the first 2 balls of his over. Livingston. I am struggling to say his name today for some reason. I sub to Kiwi Lad Clips. Thank you very much, Uncle Bills. I do appreciate that. And I feel like I will have to have a wee look and see what it is sitting on a bit later on. But I don't think there's actually any way of me finding it other than actually logging into it, which I think would mean that I would have to log out of this YouTube account that I am streaming on. So I'm not sure how that would work. So maybe I'll have a look after the live stream. But I'm not actually sure how many likes or anything this live stream is on either because of the fact that I have got the game and also the chat. So I can't see any of the other information. And speaking of the game, it has just frozen. Oh, no, we are back. Okay, that had me a little bit worried for a second there. It froze for half a second, but we are still good to go. Homer Sports said, same as last channel, you are welcome to react to my videos. Thank you very much, mate. Are you still doing the Super Smash games, or are you doing any of the other competitions that are around Homer Sport? Do let me know. I'll be up till the game is finished, says Golf First, so we will get to wish you a happy birthday. Might not be able to sing it because I think you can get copyrighted for that. And Henry says 5 likes on this live stream. I feel like if we can get to, I feel like we'll aim for 10 likes for a start and go from there. But yeah, if you haven't already, be sure to leave a like on this live stream. Also subscribe to the channel if you are new. Subscribe to the Kiwi Lads Clips. The pinned comment is the new channel for the Kiwi Lads. It is called the Kiwi Lad Clips. And we are launching that very soon. But anyone who is on these live streams is getting a little bit of an inside scoop because it isn't actually advertised anywhere else. Steve O'Keefe, they are showing his first over. He was doing pretty well overall. Didn't go for too many runs. And I have a cricket game tomorrow, says Golf First. Hopefully you will be able to get that one. Are you a batter or a bowler, Golf First? I feel like that's the one question I always ask when it comes to cricket, what is your specialty? Or are you an all-rounder perhaps, or a wicket keeper? There are so many options in this game of cricket. Only 6 runs off that first over for O'Keefe, 6 singles. Happy birthday for tomorrow, mate, says Ryan as well. So yeah, I've got plenty of support in the chat, and I do appreciate you guys all being here as well. People at my underestimate because basically no one knows what division I'm in because I play kids 2 years older than me at my school, says Arlo. Yeah, so maybe none of them really know what type of bowling you do, and that will throw them off big time. But it is going to be Braithwaite now who is going to be bowling for the Sydney Sixers. Pitched up ball there, and it's gone to the league side just for the one there, fielded by Jordan Silk. And we have also got the story I was telling you about me playing cricket with my brothers at the beach. I almost broke my nose, so that wouldn't have been any fun for you, Henry, there. Hopefully it is. What is everyone's worst cricketing injury? If you guys have had them, be sure to let me know. I feel like there's going to be some strange ones. I know that someone back in my South Canterbury cricket team, he actually had his arm broken by getting hit with it there. So then from then on, he had to wear an arm guard. But yeah, just hit him straight on the elbow and broke his arm. I am the 6th-man all-rounder right-hand batsman and right-arm off-spinner. And I feel like spin is quite popular in nowadays because we have seen in the 2020 competitions around the world that it is such a lethal weapon. And if you can bowl any kind of spin, you are definitely in the game when it comes to the shorter form of the game. And also the long form, maybe you will be that leg spinner, or sorry, the off spinner that the Black Caps are requiring at the moment. That's off the edge. It has just fallen short of O'Keefe, who was at a short 3rd man, and Livingston survives. There was so much blood, but Jesus was keeping me safe, says Henry Samuel. So that is a good sign. Hopefully he didn't go swimming after that, by the way, at the beach. Or else maybe some sharks would have been quite interested in that bloody nose. But yeah, nonetheless, hopefully we do get to see a closer game. Or hopefully it comes down to the last over. I feel like that's just the cricket fan in me that really wants to see. Unfortunately, Livingston has just given away his wicket, and Braithwaite is given a few little dance moves away there, Braithwaite. But Livingston unfortunately caught short cover there, and he is on his way as well. Carlos Braithwaite. Livingston tried to free his arms, just wasn't quite there for it. Henriquez has been able to take that catch. 2 weeks ago when I bounced at my brother who's 4 years older than me, he smacked a hard ball at my eye. Still got my black eye, says Arlo Ryan. A bouncer, yeah, that wouldn't have been very comfortable. And hopefully it does get a little bit better, Arlo. Yeah, it's not a very fun story, but hopefully it will get a little bit better and the swelling and the black eye will go away. My worst cricket injury is a head concussion. I believe that is. I got knocked out, says Gold First. So that is a little bit unfortunate. Was that while you were batting or while you were fielding or bowling, or how did that happen? I went swimming and I think we went home. They are asking Hughes what that celebration was from Braithwaite. He has no idea. A little bit of a shuffle, a little bit of a sweep in the floor by the looks of it. And we have got Homer Sport being a decent spinner in this day and age is a blessing. There are plenty of average medium paces these days. There are indeed. And I feel like, in that 2020, the thing that most teams are looking for is a leg spinner and someone who is even better, a left arm leg spinner. But they were saying about in the one of the overseas Premier Leagues for T20, there was a fella who was bowling to the left arm as he was bowling right arm, and then to the right arm as he was bowling left arm, which is very impressive. And that's just the evolution of the game in the past few years. Everyone is just pulling out all the new stops. It's like Jai Richardson's dismissal of Josh Phillippe, how he did that sidestep right when he got to the crease and gave him the Yorker that did get him out. And the best player in Taranaki said for his age, says Arlo Ryan. So that is pretty impressive. That your brother is one of the best. I was in the slip field position, so that would have been shooting through at probably a very fast rate in the slip. Some of those balls can go just absolutely flying, So I used to do a bit of wicket keeping, and that was kind of like it wasn't too quick because it was still at the younger ages. But when you get into that kind of like 15 or so and up, like all of a sudden, or sorry, maybe even 13 and up, the ball is very quick. No, I mean, I don't think I went swimming and we just went home. I had to stay in hospital for 2 weeks. It was 3 years, says Henry Samuel as well. So that is no good for you, mate. Hopefully you have recovered from it now. And Casey Judd has said hello as well. Welcome to the live stream, Casey. Do appreciate you being here, mate. We are currently watching the game. They are sitting on 41 for 2 after the 6 overs. And the Perth Scorchers won the toss, decided they were back. We've got a little bit of a new layout as well. They are showing Braithwaite winning the game for West Indies against India. And we have got prestige. Sydney Sixers, easy win. And tell you what, they could have a pretty decent win here, the Sydney Sixers. If they can get Munro and also Inglis out, I feel like they will be starting to get into that middle order of the Scorchers. But have they still got Mitch Marsh? Because if they do, he can score a lot of runs in a hurry as well. So it could be a decent match. And it all depends on, of course, the top order of the Sixers as well. Josh Philippi and Daniel Hughes Henriquez, they can score a lot of runs. And the way that they came back in that match against the Melbourne Stars, when everyone thought that they were just going for that bash boost point to be able to qualify first, then all of a sudden, like it seemed like they needed a lot of runs, but they just kept on ticking them off. So I think the Sixers are probably favourites at the moment to win the whole competition, but they weren't actually favourites for this match on paper. I believe it was slight underdog for them. I'm the fastest bowler in our team, says Casey Judd as well. And then we have got also, I'm out for 5 games. That sucks, says Goal First. Oh, so was it very recently, Goal First? How recently was that it did happen? And it was 3 years ago, and I am fine after that. I decided to play rugby, says Henry Samuel. I think we have a game tomorrow at 4:30 a.m. to 6. Is that a.m. or p.m.? Do let me know. And 6 subs now, says Henry Samuel, on the Kiwi Lads Clips. Anyone who is new to the channel and also doesn't know about the new Kiwi Lads Clips channel, it is very recently launched. That was a very interesting shot from Munro. Kind of pushed the bat down on the ball. It didn't really go anywhere there. But yeah, the Kiwi Lads Clips channel, the pin comment is for the Kiwi Lads Clips, so be sure to subscribe to that. It is sitting on 6 subscribers now by the sounds of it. Hit out Coverway. A little bit down to long off that was Jordan Silk, who is a very sharp fielder. But O'Keefe, once again, he has been having a pretty good economy rate so far in this BBL. He's only gone for the 9 runs so far off 1.5 overs. I honestly think Thunder might win this title. Tell you what, they have got a decent chance as well, the Sydney Thunder. And imagine that, a Sydney derby for the final. There would be a lot of hype around that, that is for sure. Because they would have to win against the Brisbane Heat. If they win that, then they will have the match against the loser of this one. And I feel like if their top order can deliver the Sydney Thunder, they are a very hard team to beat. It's like how they beat the Sydney Sixers, I believe it was, in one of the last matches, wasn't it? Because of setting a total of 200 and something. They were just showing a young Chris Lim there, and I believe he had hair at that point. But nonetheless, it is interesting to see how this final is going to end up. And we have also got AM, says Henry Samuel. So that is a very early game for you. Yes, it happened on Friday, says Golf First. Yeah, I hope you are all right, mate. My name's Jeff, says Casey. I believe it is Casey, but nonetheless, I know what that is from, of course. My dad is good mates with Neil Broom. Broom is very superstitious. I am struggling to say words today. I don't know why. Superstitious. He was in the nets with a brand new 1.5 grand Gray Nichols bat. First ball was thick outside edge. After that game, or after that, he gave the bat to my dad and said it was kindling. See, I feel like, yeah, like the amount of bats that some of these professional players get, like, oh, that's a little scoop from Inglis. And that is going to be 4 runs for Josh Inglis there off Jackson Bird. But yeah, I feel like that's the thing. They've got about 10 bats now for the international. It's like for India versus Australia. They showed Steve Smith's gloves all around the boundary, and he had about 15 pairs all lined up, Steve Smith. So I feel like, yeah, they get quite a few bats. But yeah, 1.5 or 1,500 for a bat. I feel like that's become almost the norm for those like top range bats. And like you say, if you get a bad one, It is a rather costly investment. They are going to run 2 here as well when he hits it down to the square leg boundary almost. The Washers fields it. It's good running from the Perth Scorchers. My team are trying to get to the highest division of our age group, which is Division 1. We are in Division 4. I'm the play kicker and goal kicker, and I play fullback, says Henry Samuel. So hopefully you can get there, mate. But do keep us updated on how it goes. So I assume you do a division per season, perhaps. So you'd have 3 seasons to make it to Division 1 if you were to win all of them, is it? Do let me know how that works, though. At the moment, Inglis sitting on 9 off 5. Munro sitting on 23 off 16. And the partnership is 12 from 10 for these guys. The run rate at the moment is going at about 7 and over. His hit to the leg side once again. Well fielded, though, from Sean Abbott there. Yeah, I'm all good. My vision goes away after every 20 minutes, but it doesn't last long. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Those concussions, they can be quite annoying in some regards, because one of my friends, one of the Kiwi lads actually, Isaac, he used to play rugby, but then he got a concussion and he wasn't actually able to continue playing, I don't believe. Or it was also the fact that he was probably a lot smaller than most of the other, or that's off the edge for Josh Inglis, and that is going to be 4 once again. So all of a sudden, the Perth Scorchers are having a couple decent overs here in terms of the one from DeWash's bowling, and now Jackson Bird, 10 runs off the first 4 balls. Yeah, Isaac used to play rugby, but now he doesn't. Last year, we were in Division 5, and I was the top try scorer and top conversions as well, which is pretty awesome, Henry. But yeah, so it would be 3 years until you are able to possibly get to that Division 1, but hopefully you can get there. I'm a Kiwi, but support the Heat, as that was the team Baz McCullum was in. Can't change now that he's gone. Have to be loyal. So, I mean, yeah, maybe the Brisbane Heat, they are saying it would be the underdog story in a way, because they will have to beat the Thunder, the loser of this game, and then it will be making it through to that final. But who knows, maybe if they have 3 good games in a row, they can make it, which would be pretty awesome for them. It's not like they're going to need 15 pairs of gloves a game, says Arlo Ryan. Yeah, I feel like Steve Smith, he must just go through them pretty quickly. It must be as soon as they get sweaty, he goes, nah, need a new pair. Jackson Bird with a good delivery. How did that miss the stumps there off the edge of Munro? That must have been extremely close. Everyone is looking around a little bit confused there. And I am the same. How did that miss the stumps? Jackson Bird looking at it like it was very unfortunate for him. I want to see a replay of this, although we are watching Josh Inglis there. They're showing him playing with a ball at training by the looks of it, with 23 tries and 34 conversions. That is pretty impressive. Munro might get picked for the Black Caps, says Homer Sport. He could indeed. And I feel like, would that be for the T20, or do you think he would make his way into that ODI side as well? Do let me know. I was named best back of my team, says Arlo Ryan as well. And then, so, yeah, I feel like we've got a lot of talented cricketers and rugby players in the chat for these ones. We have also got my team needs me, otherwise we will struggle, because my best bowling is 2 from 13 runs, says Golf First. So hopefully you will be able to get back out there after that 5 weeks, I believe you said, or 4 weeks. And you will be able to get back out there, get a few more wickets. The amount of cockiness in the chat is ridiculous, says Homer Sport. I mean, yeah, we have got a lot of people, by the sounds of it, who are very talented in their cricketing and rugby areas. Expertise, perhaps. We only played 3 games so far, and our 4th game is tomorrow morning. D20 International, says Homer Sport. Because we are playing against Australia very soon, aren't we? I say we, being New Zealand, of course. That was very well fielded there by Jordan Silk. I believe it was Dan Christian with the slower ball there. And it has been worked to the leg side just for the one that time. So Dan Christian is bowling. He didn't actually bowl in the last match against the Melbourne Stars, I believe it was. He didn't do any bowling there. Gilly's team of the tournament has a lot of Sydney Sixers in there. Or actually, it may actually only be 3 by the looks of it. Jai Richardson is in there. Colin Munro is in there. Then we have got Peter Siddle, Wes Agar, Rashid Khan for the Adelaide Strikers. So we've got a few players who are playing in this match as well, and the match from yesterday. My teammates watch your vids, but they don't watch your live stream, says Henry Samuel. I do appreciate that if you have told them all about the channel. And I think that was one of the things that actually got us to that 1,000 as quickly as we did, was the fact that you guys are telling your friends about the channel, which is much appreciated as well. 5 days, says Gold First. Okay, only 5 days. I thought it was 5 weeks, so that is good to hear. That is only going to be possibly this week, and then you might be back next week, perhaps. When I was 6, I had to be a fill-in for my brother and got a wicket, said Arlo Ryan. So that is impressive as well. They watch your vids on my iPad, says Henry Samuel as well. Dan Christian now has a bowl. Once again, he's looking like he's doing a lot of pace-off deliveries, and that one is going to go for 4 runs through the covers for Josh Inglis. And now he is sitting on 21 off only 11 balls. And do let me know, how many runs do you think the Perth Scorchers are going to get in their first innings here? It is looking like they could have a pretty decent total. It was a very good shot through the covers for Inglis. James Vince was never quite going to be able to get round to that one. Oh, that one looked like it was going to be pace on, but it still looked like a slower ball from Dan Christian. Didn't go anywhere as well. 181 at least, says Gold First, to be able to beat this Sydney Sixers side, because Philippi, we have seen in this tournament so far and also past tournaments, he can just seem to get a lot of runs in a hurry. Predictivers has said that it's going to be 173 perhaps. And we have got Homer Sport. I think it's good that you are doing cricket as well as rugby. It's really helped your channel, says Homer Sport. And I feel like, yeah, we have had the off-season of rugby. Super Rugby Aotearoa is coming back very soon. That was very nicely played from Josh Inglis. It was just the single. But yeah, it's been pretty awesome, the fact that the rugby season and cricket seasons have kind of linked up pretty nicely. So we've gone to cricket, and then we will be going back to possibly going to their rugby, as well as maybe a bit of cricket as well throughout that. We have got also 50, says the Rugby Opinion here, for how many they're going to get. I think they've already got 50, but maybe 50 could be on the cards for Colin Munro or Josh Inglis, perhaps. 175, I reckon, says Pavan, for his total. How many wickets down do you think they will be as well? Do let me know. Henry Samuel said my manager is asleep, but he said that I can stay up until 1:30. So you are very lucky there. Or sorry, 10:30, says Henry Samuel. So that is very lucky for you. Hopefully by then we will get to see maybe either 1 or 2 more wickets, or perhaps a 50 for the Perth Scorchers. Hello from Cruisy Boy as well. Welcome to the live stream, mate. It is good to see you. We have also got, I also play rugby, says Gold First. So that is good to see. And then we have also got Homer Sport. I reckon Super Rugby Aotearoa standings will be. And we have got the building the suspense, but Abbott has bowled once again. Okay, now we have got it. It is 1 Crusader, 2 Highlanders, 3 Chiefs, 4 Blues, and 5 is going to be the Hurricanes this season. So that will be very interesting. You will have to keep me posted in terms of when we are close to the end of the season, whether or not you were right. And we have also got more cake. Welcome to the live stream, mate. I almost expected you on the live stream yesterday for the Brisbane Heat, but you will be very happy to see that they have gone through, and now they get to play the Sydney Thunder tomorrow, which should be a very good match. But 9.1 overs gone in this match so far. Inglis and Munro have a 26-run partnership of 21 balls, and he has worked it off his legs down to fine leg. And it is just going to be the 1 run. But Sean Abbott at the moment has been bowling pretty well, well, Dwarshus had a very good first over, but then he did go for quite a few in his second. Steve O'Keefe has been bowling once again very well. I play on the wing and centre, says Gold First. See, I used to be on the wing, but then I spent a whole season where our first 5 and half back didn't pass the ball, so then I ended up just pretty much sitting on the wing the whole time. So that got boring pretty quickly, to be honest. What are you on about, mate? Last year the Chiefs didn't win a single game, says Henry Samuel. Although that is because he is a Hurricanes fan as well, so that might be. Or is it going to be a catch just over the top of Dwarshus? And because of it, it is going to be 4 runs. Almost a wicket for Abbott once again. But Munro has been able to get that one. And we have also got Iron High School now, says More Cake. So, of course, the schooling system would have come back, wouldn't they? So that would have been very unfortunate for you, mate. But, of course, school is a pretty awesome time to go hang out with your friends as well during the day. Minus Crusaders 1, 2, the Hurricanes, 3, the Highlanders, 4, the Blues, and 5 the Chiefs for Cruisy Boy. So I feel like everyone's is going to be just that little bit different, and then we will have to wait and see how it is sitting at the end. That one is going to be just a single down to long on there for Colin Munro. Abbott going for 6 runs so far off his 4 balls of this over. I'm year 10 this year, says Golf First, because of course school will be going back next week, won't it? Overall for most people. I had no classes, said Moorcake. Oh, is it from distance that you're doing it, Moorcake? I agree with Cruisy Boy, says Henry Samuel as well. And we have got Up the Landers, says Homer Sport. So it will be interesting to see what happens in that very first game between the Crusaders and the Highlanders, of course. There's another good shot from Inglis. Pulls it round. And it is just going to be a single, is it? No, it's great running from the Perth Scorchers, and they do get 2. Josh Inglis, very quick man between the wickets. And he has been rewarded with an extra run there. But they are showing Mitch Marsh on the bench for the Perth Scorchers, as well as Ashton Turner. Those are 2 men that can score a lot of runs in a hurry. And Mitch Marsh, I feel like when he goes to the crease, all of a sudden your team are looking like maybe being able to get an extra 30 or 40 in a very short amount of time. But then he can also go out very early as well, which could have a little bit of an impact on the Scorchers. And I was watching Says More Cake last night's game. It was a very good one. It was well bowled by the Brisbane Heat, and in the end, it was not a high enough total for the Adelaide Strikers to get them that win. So now we do get to see the Thunder versus the Heat. We have got the 10 overs drinks break happening at the moment. I play golf too, says Golf First. I slightly assume that with your name, perhaps, with the Golf First, I assume that maybe you might have been a decent golfer as well. How won last game, says Henry Samuel. The Brisbane Heat won by 6 wickets, which pretty much, the Adelaide Strikers got 130 runs, and then they did chase it down with 7 balls left, I believe it was, because Artie Savia, brother, could come back to the Canes. That is, of course, Julian Savia for Henry Samuel there. He could be a very dangerous player on the wing. The bus, Julian Savia, could score a few tries like he did for Wellington. You probably didn't watch the second game when the Stags played Otago, when the Otago player scored 40. No, I don't think I did see that, Arlo Ryan. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to watch too much of the Super Smash, sadly, overall, because of the fact that, I've just been flat out with editing videos and everything. Normally, if I am watching the Big Bash games, when I'm not doing the live streams, I normally just have the cricket on mute so that I can listen to my audio and everything. And we have got, have enjoyed listening. See you next stream. Thank you very much, Ryan. I do appreciate that. I will see you later, mate. And we have got Brisbane Heat finally back at the Gabba. They are indeed. It is good to see them there as well. I'm not sure whether they won't get to go back to the Gabba for the rest of the tournament, but it was very good to see them there. I changed my profile picture, said Cruisy Boy. It is, of course, now his Xbox profile picture. It does look all right, mate. I play golf. I'm good for my age, says Hello Ryan. I'm on a 28 is Arlo. At the moment, he could be looking at 40s. Colin Munro sitting on 29 off 20. Inglis sitting on 26 off 17. Fun fact, my first ever Hurricanes player signed my 2015 Hurricanes kit was the Savia brothers. That is indeed a fun fact. And lag, says Cruisy Boy 123. Hopefully, I'm hoping it won't be lagging too much for me in terms of maybe it's because I'm trying to run too many things at once. I am just having a quick wee look to see if I am lagging. For me, it doesn't seem to be going too badly, Cruisy Boy. Yeah, it seems to be running all right for me. So maybe, hopefully not, but hopefully it is on your end rather than mine, because of the fact that maybe all of these things that I am doing at the moment with the streaming, the watching the game, as well as the chat and everything might be adding up. Like 4 players, says Arlo Ryan as well. And then it's not bad now, says Cruisy Boy. That is good to hear, mate. They are showing Mitch Marsh once again. He could be a key for the Perth Scorchers here. But then at the moment, these two look like they might be able to get a very good partnership. Braithwaite now bowling. It's been whipped away to square leg. It looks like it is going to be 2 runs once again for Inglis. He is, like I said, a very quick man between the wickets. So it is going to be very hard to run him out. And I feel like that statement's going to haunt me later on in this match. Perhaps he does get run out. And it will be a complete mess up on my part. But they are showing Livingston going out for Braithwaite. Livingston was out 15 off 14. And they are showing Braithwaite doing a little bit of a dance. Inglis hitting it to the leg side, hitting it to almost a mid-wicket kind of position, or a wide mid-on perhaps. And it was saved. But yeah, do let me know your updated score that you think the Perth Scorchers will be able to get Matt Renshaw, not traditional Gabbert, says Moorcake. And he was getting booed, wasn't he, playing for the Adelaide Strikers? He's a traitor, says Moorcake. Yeah, he was getting booed by the Brisbane fans, that is for sure. He didn't get too many runs with the bat, I don't think, Renshaw, in the end, did he? I can't remember. I feel like even though the game was yesterday, I've forgotten a lot of it. I feel like I was just too excited for the game, and also excited for the games coming up as well. Lucky for us, the game doesn't start until 5 a.m, says Henry Samuel. So that is, I mean, is that late for a start, Henry? 5 a.m. sounds pretty early to me, but maybe your other games have been played at a little bit earlier. But yeah, the partnership at the moment is 38 off 29. They have got a power surge that they can use here, which will be 2 overs with only 2 fielders outside of the ring. But we have seen in the past that power surge overs can either lose your wickets or they can get you a lot of runs. There doesn't seem to be much of an in-between. Ben Cutting is also a trader, says Moorcake. He is, of course, playing for the Thunder. And Cruzy Boy has said Scorchers score 197 for 6. I feel like that is certainly a possibility with the likes of Mitch Marsh and Ashton Turner to come. With these two set batsmen, Mitch Marsh, he is walking around at the moment. He looks ready to get to the crease. That was well played down the ground from Munro through the hands of Braithwaite, and because of it, he does manage to get a single. Everyone running at that ball. The games normally start at around 9 a.m. for Arlo Ryan. At the moment, the next 3 batsmen are Marsh, Turner, and Hardy. Partnership of 39 off 31. Good over so far from Braithwaite. Only the four runs off the 5 balls so far. Still here, playing rugby league. Just beat England 18-12. Tough game. Good stuff, mate, though. It is good to see that you were able to get that win. And it is good to see you still here. That was a wide from Braithwaite, unfortunately, which now means that the over so far has gone for 5, which is still decent. But there is still that last ball to be bowled once again. But then that's the thing. What you guys have the fact they ought to be live. I bought Rugby Live off Facebook, and it still hasn't arrived, even though I bought it like early December. So that is very unfortunate. That one is almost a catch opportunity. It was almost going down leg side again. And that is another over. 11 overs down now. 2 for 80 for the Perth Scorchers. It's 10:08 p.m. in New Zealand. It is indeed. And it is going to be a relatively late game, or a late finish for this game, maybe around that 12:30 mark once again. So hopefully, hopefully it won't finish too late and we can get to bed at a decent hour tonight. I went to a surf beach today, says Moorcake. How'd that go for you, mate? What about Ben Laughlin's catch? Tell you what, it was extremely impressive, that is for sure. He just shot at it, and then the one-handed catch as well. Ben Laughlin has pulled off a few, and at the time I was talking about Michael Nesa's one-handed catch as well. It's just one of those ones. The Nesa catch I thought was pretty good, so I was telling everyone about it, and then he got caught by Ben Laughlin with another one-handed catch, which I think one-upped it. It was a very impressive one. Crazy NZ has said last game I was winning 54-0, but then I blew screen lol. So that is very unfortunate for you, mate. I assume that means that the game crashed at it or something like that. Sorry if I don't quite know the rugby league, what happens in that game in terms of the glitches and whatnot. There was 6-foot waves and I got smashed, said Moorcake. Hopefully you did not get hurt too badly though, Moorcake. I watched the first 10 overs on Sky Sport. Now I am in bed watching this, says Jackson. I will try and keep you posted, mate, in terms of what is happening. At the moment it is Jackson Bird bowling. And that is going to be another dot ball. Building the pressure now a little bit are the Sydney Sixers. If they can get a couple good overs here, not go for too many runs, all of a sudden the Perth Scorchers may consider taking that power surge because of that game crash, bro. So that is very unfortunate. Crazy NZ. Hopefully 54-0 as well. That is a huge margin. That is very impressive. Manus, he performed well with the ball last night. He did indeed. Got his 3 wickets. Oh, that was a big swing across the line from Munro. And those ones, they either come off or they don't. And that one, he did miss that one. They are showing Jordan Silk's catches that he has had in the past. He has had quite a few decent ones as well, Jordan Silk. And when that's the thing, he dropped a catch the other night and everyone just couldn't believe it because of the fact that he doesn't drop them normally. And we have also got, but I caught them, says more cake. And then we have got, we have to leave. Oh, and that one is going to be out. And Jordan Silk, the man that they were just talking about, has taken that catch. He has done very well there. We have got, but I caught them, says more cake. And we have got Henry. We have to leave at 4:30 because the latest we can get up is 4:10 because we need try and get on the road to Palmerston North by 4:49. And then we have got Golf First has Sam Munro out. I think mine's a little bit delayed as well because of it freezing a little bit earlier, but hopefully I'm not too far behind. But Munro is out, unfortunately, for him. He got 30, which was pretty useful. 24 balls he got that off, or 25 balls, sorry. But all of a sudden, I feel like the Perth Scorchers, they've had that a couple times this season, how they have been set and then they don't take the power surge and then they do lose that wicket. And then it is a little bit of a rebuilding process. I'll be back, Boogie Board. Oh, Boogie Board says more cake as well. Do you Boogie Board or surf, says Cruisy Boy. And that was why more cake had said Boogie Board. Tell you what, talking today just hasn't quite been my strong point overall. I think it is because of the fact that I had a bit of a late night last night I recorded a couple videos after the live stream finished, which meant that, I went to bed very late. We are back for this live stream at the moment. 3 for 81 for the Perth Scorchers, still going at a run rate of just a little bit less than 7 and over. I did say that they were having a couple good overs. This will be interesting to see what Mitch Marsh can do with the bat. Inglis is on strike now. It's a slower ball from Jackson Burt. And now Mitch Marsh is on strike. We have got, so for breakfast, we can get McDonald's, says Henry Samuel. Well, that is one bonus. They are just showing Jordan Silk, and he looks like he's always ready for the ball, no matter where he is. And I subscribe to the Kiwi Lads Clips channel. Thank you very much, Jackson. I do appreciate that. Golf First says, but you're so delayed. Yeah, I think it is because I am watching it on Sky Go rather than on live TV. So I think there is originally a 30-second delay with Sky Go. And then also because of the fact that it froze a little bit earlier on, I'm probably maybe around 50 seconds behind what is actually happening, which is why your Munro out came through before I actually had seen it. Hopefully it won't be too bad. And once we do have that middle stage between innings, I might try and reload it so I am only that little bit behind. But yeah, thank you very much, Jackson, for subscribe. I'm on normal Sky C, so that will be what the difference is with the fact that you're probably around 50 seconds or so ahead, I would say. What you're going to post on it, it will just be kind of like short, wee clips that we have had from this main channel, or also videos that aren't going on the main channel that we do, because we've got a few little clips from other videos from the past as well. So they might be going on there as well. I said as well about 5 times, but yeah, it's just going to be little clips also from the podcast, perhaps kind of like little short ones and just all sorts on there. It is just going to be the Kiwi Lads Clips. Just a little bit more of the Kiwi Lads in terms of the videos that don't go on the main channel. And we have got Zane in the chat, has said hello. Hello, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in at the moment. The Perth Scorchers sitting 3 for 83 off 12.1 overs. Or Mitch Marsh with the big sweep shot attempt. Keith was appealing that, but it was hit outside the line. And it was spinning away from him, I'm pretty sure. So that one was not out there. It's ice cream time, says Morecake. You are a lucky individual. Or wide ball for Mitch Marsh to see if he was going to be lured in. He has hit it out. And James Vince fields it at deep cover. Sadly, I can't watch cricket because I don't have Sky Sports, says Henry Samuel. So that is very unfortunate. Do you have Spark Sport by any chance? Because I know the Super Smash games are on Spark Sport, but not on Sky, I believe. So I guess it is just dependent on what you guys have. But then also one benefit with the year that we live in is the fact that a lot of these games, the highlights of them do get uploaded onto YouTube pretty much instantly after the game. Some of them even before the game's over. So that is one huge benefit with the current time that we live in. And Zane, also, I will ask for your score prediction. What do you think the Perth Scorchers will be able to get? Did he get an edge on that one, Mitch Marsh? Oh, he's been given. Mitch Marsh can't believe it. And he is telling the umpire all about it as well. Mitch Marsh, not a happy camper. It will be a very interesting replay to see. Mitch Marsh is not happy at all. He is out 2 of 5. And I will also keep on reading the chat in a moment. But first, we will see this replay. Oh, did he get a little bit on that? What was the noise? That's going to be the question. I've kind of gone silent because I was listening to see the review, or not the review, sorry, but listen. Mitch Marsh, not very happy there. I will keep on reading your chat though. While I was watching your video, I was eating noodles, says Henry. So you are also a lucky individual. I've just figured out that loads of people have subscribed, and I've just figured out that loads of people have subscribed and not watch your vids, says Arlo. Yes, because a lot of them are for the real life rugby videos. That was where we gained most of our subscribers from. So I don't think a few of them will be watching just the kind of gaming videos and everything. So Super Rugby Aotearoa, we might have a few more watching. But I feel like it's still like, I still appreciate like how many of you guys do actually watch. Like some of you watch every single video. And it is pretty awesome that you guys do stick around for as long as some of you have. Like some of you have been here since like 50 subscribers, which is pretty awesome as well. Why can't you show the game, says O2 Faded? It is because of licensing. So pretty much if I was to show the game or have the audio, pretty much YouTube can pick that up as this real life broadcast and they will take it down straight away. And I believe you can actually get banned from live streaming for 3 months because of it, because someone tried it on the rugby live stream. They were like, I'm going to try live streaming the game, and they got banned for 3 months. So that is very unfortunate as well, and not really a risk that would be worth taking, I don't think. When I was bowling, the batsman nearly hit me. It was like 10 inches away from my face, says Golf First. So that one would have been flying by, I would think. I think 209 for 5 wickets, says Henry. And we have also got Jackson, who says, I think 160 all out. 7 subs on the Kiwi Lads Clips channel, says Henry. Anyone who is just tuning in now, we have got a brand new channel launching for the Kiwi Lads. The Kiwi Lads Clips, the pinned comment of the live stream is the link to that channel. So it will be interesting to see what that is sitting on by the end of this live stream. Perhaps we can reach 10 on it, which would be pretty impressive since we haven't uploaded on it or mentioned it in any other videos. Unfortunately for Mitch Marsh, there is a gap, which means that I don't think he hit that ball. And we have also got, I have macaroni and cheese and I don't have dessert, although macaroni and cheese is still a pretty decent meal. So in a way, I would consider that as a dessert as well. You know, it is quite a tasty treat for you, Cruisy Boy. And we have got, I've been here since 25, says Arlo Ryan as well. And I need to sub, says More Cake. We will appreciate it very much. That is for sure. Subscribers, says Arlo. Yeah, we have had a few of you here for a very long time. They are appealing that one as well for Ashton Turner, but it is not out. Oh, I can't find it, says More Cake. It is the pinned comment of this live stream. So pretty much it will be the one in blue, I believe it is. And it should be up the top of the comments, I think, if I'm not wrong. I haven't really done a lot of pinned comments, so that is why I don't really know much about it. I sub, says Cruisy Boy. Thank you very much, mate. Do appreciate it. One of my teammates was my 17 subscribers on my channel, says Henry Samuel, which is pretty awesome. 8 now, says Henry as well. I'm going to the gym early in the morning, says Golf First. So he has got an early start, and Cruisy Boy has got a T, and More Cake has sub to it as well. At the moment, the strike rate for Ashton Turner throughout BBL 10 is sitting at 150. So he is an impressive batsman, and he will be wanting to get a few runs here. He has hit it out through cover for just the single by the looks of it. Or maybe they might. Yes, they have come back for the 2. Braithwaite at the moment sitting on 1 for 12 offers 2.4. I think I've been here since like 650 subscribers, says Jackson. And yeah, I do appreciate every single one of you who did subscribe to the channel in those early days, and also who are subscribing to it now. If you are new, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 200 at the moment. Or not 200, sorry, 2,000. It's a little ramp from Ashton Turner. Has it got enough base on it? No, it hasn't. So it is just going to be a 2 once again. And we have got close the comment section and then reopen it. More cake, says Cruzy Boy as well. Although I think he did find it in the end. I'm doing sprints and deadlifts, says Golf First. So that will be a fun time early in the morning, I would think. But yeah, there is a weird noise. And I'm not sure where that noise has come from. For Mitch Marsh. Braithwaite has gone straight through him. Philippi gets enough on it to just make it a single by the looks of it. They are sitting on 4 for 91 now. We have got, or you can go onto full screen and see the comment in the top left. Top of the table clash, says More Cake. It is indeed. It is going to be extremely interesting to see which one of these two teams are going to make it straight through to the final. And then whoever loses it will have to verse the winner of the Sydney Thunder and the Brisbane Heat. Mitch Marsh, they are showing his reaction. He is not happy at all with that decision, and it is fair enough because of the fact that it just went nowhere near his bat. That's a good shot out through the covers for Ashton Turner for just the one. I've been here since 350 subscribers, says Crazy Boy. And then we have also got on the Kiwi Lads clips, you should make a 6 montage of Cricket 19 career mode, all your sixes throughout your career mode. That would be pretty easy at the moment, Henry, since I've only hit 1. So that would be a very short clip, but nonetheless, maybe if that is something you guys want to see, it would be pretty interesting. And they are running 2 once again. It's very good running from Josh Inglis once again. Are we tied for cricket after the gym session tomorrow? Says Golf First. Are you you are playing cricket tomorrow, Golf First, or are you playing? Do let me know. I've been here since 979 subscribers, says Henry Samuel. So he is closer to that 1,000. But yeah, we hit the 1,000 about 1 or 2 years before we actually thought that we would. We set a goal for 2020 of being on 100 subscribers by the end of 2020. So the fact that we were able to get up to 1,000 is pretty crazy. And we did hit that on about the 5th or 6th of January, I believe it was. And I have to go to bed soon, says Henry Samuel. I'll be back in about 5 minutes, says Arlo as well. But yeah, that is the problem because of the fact that these games are played in Australia. It is a very late night, and a lot of our viewers do end up having to go to bed before the end of the matches, unfortunately. There's a good shot out through the covers for Josh Inglis once again. And O'Keefe, off his spell so far, they have just mentioned he hasn't gone for the boundary or for a boundary. So the final ball of his over, of his spell, is he going to go for a 4 or a 6? No, he is not. Very well bowled from Stephen O'Keefe once again. We have got yes but no batting, but I can bowl, says Golf First. Okay. So that is good to hear. And we have also got I have to go, says Cruzy Boy. And he is sleeping. See you later, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. I don't, says More Cake. Of course, being in Australia as well, that is useful. Oh, they are showing the bad umpiring decisions there. And it's just, yeah, there's been a few interesting ones, that's for sure. That one is an interesting one. I'm just looking at these and wondering how they were given out and also how they were given out. See you, Cruzy Boy, says Henry Samuel. And could you please watch my new Chelsea Career Mode episode 3? I will try my best, Henry, although I am pretty busy at the moment in terms of trying to get videos edited, because after this live stream, I'll more than likely have to edit the Super Rugby Aotearoa video that is going out tomorrow. So I possibly won't get a chance up until some stage tomorrow to be able to look at any YouTube. Heat snuck into finals, says More Cake. It will be interesting to see how it goes. Maybe they will be able to make it. Oh, that's a shot from Ashton Turner, but is it going to go all the way? Yes, it is. A very good shot from Ashton Turner to the shorter boundary by the looks of it at MANUKA OVAL. I almost said that word right, oval. Scorchers are going to get 140, says Goal First. Of course, they still have that power play as well. So it will be very interesting. The power surge, when are they going to use it? 2 overs with less men outside of the ring. Unless that is it now. Actually, now that I think about it, are they in it now? Yes, they are. I feel like they must have just taken it. So at the moment, they are going to try their best to get as many runs as they can throughout these next 2 overs. I don't mind if you watch it tomorrow, says Henry Samuel as well. And Heat haven't been in the finals for 4 years, says Morecake. Is that the final as in the final, or as in at this stage of the finals? Do let me know. That's a good shot from Ashton Turner there. And tell you what, it's going to go straight between the 2 fielders. Great shot there from Ashton Turner out mid-wicket way with the pull shot. And all of a sudden, Abbott's gone for 10 runs off the first 2 balls of the power surge. And if they can have a good surge here, perhaps getting 30 runs, they could have clashed there, those fielders. But yeah, if he is, or if they are able to get 30 or so on this power surge, they could be right back in this match, getting closer to maybe around that 150, 160 mark. Oh, and that's another great shot from Turner. That's going all the way. And that's another 6. And it was a catch by a man, one hand. And he also has a beer on the other. And I feel like he will be drinking that one very soon. He haven't been in the finals for 4 years at this stage, says Morecake. That is pretty impressive. Tell you what, it's a one-handed catch for a man, and he hasn't spilt his beer either. Oh, no. Couple drops. And we have also got, I thought the power play has already been, yes, sorry, the power play is the first 4 overs, and then we have got the power surge, which in the BBL this year is 2 overs that you are able to have, 2 fielders outside of the ring for the batters once again. But yeah, pretty much 2 overs. This one and the next one will be only 2 fielders outside of the ring. And we have got, if you don't get a chance, if you do get a chance, can you please subscribe to me? Says Henry, I will try my best, mate. And Goal First now has set another, or he had another 6 turner. He did indeed, and now he has just tapped it to the leg side for the single. And we need to see this catch again, I have a feeling. He has hit it beautifully out there, Ashton Turner. And then he just, one fella went like diving forward to try and catch that one. And he just stole it with the one hand. Another 4, says Goal First. So you are, so I am able to see that ball, unfortunately. We are going to be waiting for it. We are sitting at 15.4 overs at the moment. It is Josh Inglis on strike. And yes, he has done the lofted shot to the leg side, or over third man, sorry. And that one is another 4. So Abbott at the moment has gone for 21 runs so far off this over. And there is still 1 ball left. Abbott can't believe it. I'm not sure what the plan is here. He's bowling short outside the off stump, but the field isn't set for it. So I'm not sure why he would be doing that. We will have to wait and see. Where is this next ball going to go? Unfortunately, Goal First. It would be quite good if you didn't spoil it before it has happened on my one, because or else then I will just be reading the chat the whole time. But he has hit it straight up in the air, Inglis, and then has gone very high, and Philippi did end up dropping it as well, unfortunately for him. And then there was almost a run out on, but Josh Philippi feeling the pressure there. Abbott won't be able to believe it because of the fact that he went for plenty of overs, or plenty of runs in that over. And Morecake is saying how, I believe it's how did Josh Philippi drop that one? It went just straight through the gloves by the looks of it. You don't quite read it. And in the end, that one went for 23 runs for Sean Abbott. Excellent commentary, brother. Buddy said 257. Utkarsh Tawari, thank you very much, mate. Do appreciate you being here once again. And our kit is the same pattern as the 2015 Hurricanes kit, but we have different colours for our kit, says Henry Samuel, which is pretty cool because I do quite enjoy I do quite enjoy the, what was I saying? The Hurricanes kit. I quite enjoy that. I'm just watching this catch for Philippi. It just went through the fingers, unfortunately, and it fell down. And Golf First has said, sorry for saying he dropped it. No worries, mate. It is just that delay. I am currently about 50 seconds behind live time because I am watching it through kind of like the on-demand type section of Sky Go rather than seeing it live. So that's why there is a little bit of a delay as well. And then I think on the live stream, there's almost a delay as well, which is an interesting situation. But it is going to be Dwarshus now. Well, it's going to be bowling this other power surge. And with that last over, all of a sudden the Scorchers are looking at 160 perhaps. And you play in Cricket 19 at halftime. Is that something you guys would like to see? Oh, interesting shot. How has he hit that, Inglis? That is an interesting one there. He was going to ramp it. He played like a croquet shot in the end. Somehow Josh Inglis, can't believe it. I am going to have to watch this one again. What happens here? So he was going to ramp it, and he went for it, and then he just kind of drops his bat on it, hits the back of the bat, goes through Philippi, and he does manage to get it to the boundary there, Josh Inglis. And that's the thing, because of the fact that he turned the face so much, it actually meant that he did get it to the boundary there. He has done very well there, Josh Inglis. I don't know how he's got it to the boundary, but he just has. And that is a wide from Dwarshus. And tell you what, Josh Philippi's not looking too happy at the moment. And it will be interesting to see how he bats because we haven't seen him frustrated, I don't think, with the bat in hand yet this season. So it will be interesting to see how he goes. We are just looking at this once again. It does hit it off the back of the bat, which is very impressive there from Josh Inglis. But when you're on, you're on. And he is currently sitting on 41 off 29. Yes, I want to see Cricket 19, says Golf First. So that will be what we are doing at the halftime break. Hopefully, I will be able to get it up and running as smoothly as it was. Well, smoother than it was yesterday. I did have to shift quite a few items to make sure that it was able to happen. But hopefully, I have got it set up to a stage where it will be able to work nicely for us. So I might start setting that up at maybe around the 18th over or so. Get the game set so that it is going to be between these two sides. Ashton Turner at the moment, 25 runs off 14. So it will be interesting to see how many more runs he can get. Kiwi lads, I thought of an idea if you are doing sevens in the future for Rugby Challenge 4, says Anron. Well, do let me know, mate. Hopefully we will be doing a few more videos on the sevens ones. Is that a wide once again? Yes, it is. And the pressure might just be starting to kick in for the Sydney Sixers here. Like they are saying, the first time that they are on the back foot. So it will be interesting to see how the rest of this over for Dwarshus goes. He's not too happy. He thought he hit it. I have to go to bed, says Henry. I will see you later, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hopefully you will get to see the result in the morning. It is a very interesting shot, that's for sure. It was quite incredible that he did actually get some bat on it. Ashton Turner has hit that one out through point. And by the looks of it, that is almost going to go to the boundary. No, he has stopped that one, Sean Abbott, by the looks of it. He has done very well, and they have just got the 2 runs. Tell you what, if that one had gone to the boundary as well, all of a sudden, the Perth Scorchers could have been having a lot of runs throughout these 2 overs. So far off the 9 balls, I think it just said they have 31 runs. I need to get my kit ready as well, says Henry Samuel. Good luck for the match tomorrow, mate. Hopefully you will be able to get the win. But well fielded there by Sean Abbott. It is Ashton Turner on strike once again. Dwarshus almost jogging him by the looks of it. Didn't have a lot of... Oh, that's a great shot. No, it's not. There is a fielder there. Almost ran him out. But Ashton Turner hits it to the mid-on. But yeah, at the moment, off the last 10 balls, 32 runs for the Perth Scorchers. And they have used the power surge so well so far. I feel like Super Rugby Aotearoa Sevens competition should be a good one, said Anron. I've thought about doing a Super Rugby one in the past. But yeah, just haven't quite been able to get around to it. But it is a good idea. And I do appreciate you giving it to me, Enron. Thank you very much. I will be back. Just need to get my cricket gear ready for tomorrow. And yeah, good luck for that match as well. That's a good shot from Inglis, but it has gone out to the man at deep square leg. And Josh Philippi has got that ball. Right, Dwarshus at the moment has gone for about maybe 10, 11 runs, I think it is so far, off this one. And they have still got Dan Christian, who could be bowling, but they have got Jackson Bird as well, who I have a feeling will get one more over. And then Steve O'Keefe has already bowled out, unfortunately, for the Sydney Sixers, but he did bowl very well. DeWalsh just now has gone for another single, so a good finish to the over with 3 singles. But now they are sitting on 4 for 132 off 17 overs. 3 overs left in their batting. We will have to wait and see how they go, but there were a few decent shots during that power surge. Only 2 overs, but from those 2 overs, they were able to get, I think it was about 34 runs, which could make all the difference in this match. That amazing one-handed catch for that man in the crowd. And Inglis was hitting it out that third man slash kind of backwards point region. And that was a shot and a half from Inglis that they are just showing. It was, I can't believe he got it to the boundary. Jai Mahakali and Jashri Ram says Utkash Tawari. I'm not too sure who they are. You may have to let me know a little bit more information there, mate. And now it is Braithwaite bowling. They are going to ramp that one. It's gone over Philippe's head there. And is the pace going to take that all the way to the boundary? No, it is well fielded there by, I believe it was DeWalsh. Stephen O'Keefe throwing it back in. And it does go for 3 runs there. See if you live stream tomorrow night. I will tell you in the chat about my game, says Henry Samuel. Alrighty, mate. Thank you for tuning in. And good luck with the game tomorrow morning. Daniel Hughes is saying 165 would be chaseable, which of course is another 30 runs from here off the next 17 balls it would be. But the partnership at the moment is 50 off 28 balls for the Perth Scorchers between Turner and Inglis. So they have certainly ramped up the run rate. And they've done quite a few ramp shots as well. Braithwaite now is bowling to Inglis, who's on 47 runs. Oh, he's had a big swing there, but he has missed that one. They are talking to Daniel Hughes here about Mitch Marsh's dismissal. And we have also got Jackson says, when you live streaming cricket tonight, said Jackson. Tell you what, that was well fielded from Stephen Keefe. I will come back to your question in a second, Jackson, but they were talking to Daniel Hughes, who was saying that was very naughty from that ramp shot of Josh Inglis, and he has got his 50 now. 50 off 34 balls. His 8th BBL 50 in 39 matches. Very well batted from him. We have got when you live streaming cricket next, says Jackson, and it will hopefully be tomorrow night for the next game. But then for career mode, it will be early next week, I'd say. Will be when we will be having that. And we have got I'm back. Need to win. We are in 5th place. Otherwise, we won't make it to playoffs. So it's a game. So hopefully you will be able to win that goal first for your birthday as well. Hopefully you can get there. Mahadev. I'm not too sure who that is either. Sorry, Utkash. I wish I could give you a little bit more information, or if you can give me a little bit more information, I will be able to let you know. But anyway, I will be asking you guys once again. We are sitting at 17.4 overs, 139 for 4. The projected score is 157. How many do you guys think the Perth Scorchers will be getting here? Braithwaite steaming in once again. Has bowled it a little bit full, but it is just going to result in the 1 I thought, but they are going to be trying to run for the 2 here. And it was a very well run 2 once again. Are you streaming Super Rugby Aotearoa? That is the plan. I am hoping to be able to do every game of that as long as they are going ahead as well. Hopefully they will be. But yeah, that'll be 20 games as well. Each game, I believe it is Friday and Saturday, but some games are on Sunday for those ones. And they will be at a decent hour for New Zealand as well. They would be well and truly finished by this stage. I'm not sure whether I will do Super Rugby AU as well, though. That one is more of a, I may wait and see, depending on how much free time we've got. It's a big game. Sorry about my spelling. No worries, mate. That is all right. I thought that one was almost going to be worth an LBW shout, but in the end, Inglis is going to be running hard once again. And is he going to be run out? Tell you what, I don't know whether you guys were here for this earlier. I think some of you were, but I mentioned about how Josh Inglis, he's going to be a very hard man to run out. And then the next comment I said was, I feel like that statement's going to backfire and he is going to get run out this game. He may have just got run out. It was a good throw from Dwarshus. Does he get back here? Was my statement correct? Oh, it's very close. I think he might be out. Oh, tell you what, they haven't got a frame that will show it because of the fact that he is about that short. They need the extra frame. He's either that short. It's going to be very close. You need one frame. Speaking of Super Rugby Aotearoa, when does it start? I believe it is the 26th of February, Anran. Not out, says Homer Sport. It's going to be interesting what they call it. Not out, says Utkash as well. And it is not out. That is a big call. Because of the fact that the commentators were saying he was going to be in between frames. Maybe he was just short. He has got very lucky there, Josh Inglis. And luckily, my statement of him getting run out is wrong at this stage. So I guess in a way I am happy about that. But this is going to be an interesting matchup. The Sydney Sixers, like I said, Philippi dropping that catch earlier. What is that going to do with his batting? Because a lot of players, I feel like if you go to the crease feeling angry, you might end up playing a shot that you don't need to. And unfortunately, mine just froze a little bit longer as well for about maybe 5 seconds, which means I am probably just that little bit further behind again. I'm going to have to go next live stream, says Arlo Ryan. No worries, mate. Thank you very much. Very much for tuning in. Unless you are talking about the fact that you won't be able to watch the next live stream, maybe. I'm not too sure. But nonetheless, it is Ashton Turner on strike at the moment. What is he going to be able to do here? Was a good wide ball there from Dwarshus. That sucks. I can't bat because I'm the second top batsman in my league, says Gold First. So that is a big shame for your side. But hopefully, with ball in hand for you, hopefully you will be able to get a couple wickets and get your team over the line. And we have got Arlo Ryan said, see you next live stream. Thank you very much for tuning in, mate. And we will see you next time. But I am hoping to be able to do Cricket 19. That is a wide. In the in-between break of this live stream. I'm just going to move that a little bit further. Hopefully, this will be able to work. I am loading it up now so that when we do get to the halftime break, we will be able to start playing it. We have got the Turner, Burns, Head. Nice Australian names. They are indeed. And that is, it's going to be interesting with the selection going to, why are they trying to ramp so often? Unfortunately, he just didn't quite get a hold of that one, Ashton Turner. It's one of those things that has been rewarding them. And they are saying on commentary that they would like him to be able to get, would be able to play a proper cricket shot to that one. But unfortunately, not quite able to. Hopefully, I won't have too many obstacles in my way as well when I am trying to play this game. I think I'll do a T10 match so that we have... Oh, Ashton Turner has whacked that one. Is it going all the way? It is going to be close. Jordan Silk takes the catch. And Jordan Silk, he is one of those fielders, other than the drop that he had the other night, he doesn't drop many of them at all. And that is another catch taken by him. And I am moving my head around trying to see the... oh no, says the goal first as well. Yeah, it is going to be another big wicket for the Perth Scorchers. And it will be interesting to see where they go from here. I've got to try and find the right ground for this match to be played at as well. I assume I am the Sydney Sixers because of the fact that I will be hopefully batting second in this one. I am just going to go this way as well. Bear with me, guys. I am trying to set it up so that you guys can see some cricket in the in-between stage. Right, we'll go with that. Let's see how this goes. Right, but we will watch the rest of this match so far. We have got 9 balls left. How many runs does everyone think they are getting? Do we still think they are going to get 165 was one of the guesses, and I'm not sure whether we had any others, so do let me know how many runs you think the Perth Scorchers are going to get before the end of their innings. Jai Richardson is at the crease now. He's out there with Josh Inglis. His best is 29, Jai Richardson. And DeWarshus, they are saying that he had a few different... I feel like I was trying to copy what the commentators were saying, but I just wasn't able to. But pretty much DeWarshus has been moving around all over the place. We have got at least Inglis is still in, and hope he keeps his form. He has hit that to the leg side, and we know how hard he loves to run, but he's not going to be getting a 2 there on Silk's arm. And then we have got Mikmil and Nicki Minaj, says Utkarsh Tawaru. Not sure what that is for, although I have heard of Nicki Minaj. She is an artist, I believe, but I'm not too sure. In this situation, tell you what, that catch from Silk was very good. And he just seems to be such a calm fielder. And by the looks of it, because I am delayed, Golf First has once again said, oh no, don't do that. They will do copyright claim, says Utkarsh. Well, hopefully they won't. I only read what the chat was. Jai Richardson has hit it to the man. And we did already know that there was going to be a wicket because of the delay. But nonetheless, it is another wicket. Jai Richardson gone. And all of a sudden, DeWarshus has taken 2 wickets in this over. Only gone for 2 runs as well. And it's going to be very interesting to see how many runs they can get off the last over and the last ball of this one. Golden Duck says Golf First. It was indeed for Jai Richardson. He won't be too happy about that. He does go on his way, Jai Richardson. Golden Duck for him. He won't be very happy with that, but hopefully he will have a better day with the ball. 6 down at the moment, the Perth Scorchers. 7 deliveries left, like they said. It will be very interesting to see what happens in this situation because of the fact that it is going to be whoever is batting now. I believe it is Hardy. Yes, it is. It is going to be Hardy at the crease. Does he have a big swing here? It's interesting that they actually sent in Jai Richardson before Hardy because on the who's coming in next earlier, they actually had Hardy in front of Jai Richardson. Oh no, it is Inglis on strike here. So does he get the single here? Or does he manage to hit it to the boundary, Josh Inglis? We have got Quack in the chat as well from Utkarsh. Hopefully I am saying your name right, by the way. Do let me know if I am getting it wrong. Unless I am just going to have a quick look. Ooh, okay. Oh, that's a big shot from Inglis, sorry. And he has hit it for 6. That is a very good shot there. Stand and deliver. Hardy's a big individual, although saying that Inglis is quite short as well. Great shot, says Golf First. It was indeed. It was a very impressive one from Josh Inglis. And I am wondering, I am going to quickly test something and see how this goes. Hopefully it doesn't come up in front of the... What is going to happen here? Can you guys see that? That is the question. I don't think you can, which is ideal because I will be able to set up the next stage of what I am going to do for the halftime break, which we are going to be playing a little bit of Cricket 19. So hopefully it will all go to plan as well. We are going to be going back to watching the game for a little bit here. Is it still working? Hopefully it is. Do let me know if it's not. But nonetheless, it is going to. I've got the wrong tab open. Great shot, Inglis, says Golf First. It was indeed. It was a very impressive one. There we go. We have got it sorted out. Jackson Bird now is going to be bowling this last over. Did have a dead ball at the moment. Dan Christian didn't bowl many overs in this game either, which is pretty interesting. Are they saving him for those finals matchups perhaps, or is he just not quite wanting to have a bowl? They have got a lot of very good batsmen, very good bowlers, the Sydney Sixers, and Hardy has got the 6 there for his first ball. And all of a sudden, 170 could be on the cards for this Perth Scorchers lineup. And first ball, great shot, Hardy from Golf First. It was indeed his strike rate of 600 at the moment. A very good shot there from the man who has just come to the crease. And it was interesting. I still am curious at why they sent in Jai Richardson in before Hardy, because Hardy looks like he can hit a long ball. Oh, it was a good Yorker, though, from Jacksonburg. Good response. They are just going to take the 1 run, so it is going to be Josh Inglis on strike now. He's sitting on 61 off 38 balls, which is very impressive for him. So it will be pretty interesting to see whether or not they will be able to get probably, can they get to 170 from here? They would need a couple more boundaries, but tell you what, the way that they have been hitting at these two at the crease, maybe they will be able to get there. Jai Richardson is hydrating before he is going to be doing a bit of bowling for the Perth Scorchers here, and he may need to be doing a decent job if he does want to stop the Sydney Sixers. Oh, tell you what, Inglis has whacked that one again, and that's another 6. It's the slower ball, and Inglis has hit that 6, so all of a sudden one more 6, and they are going to be on 170, and there's still 3 balls left. And we have got, at the moment, I can't remember, we've had a couple 165s. We had someone say 200. At the moment, I think 170 is going to be pass score for the Perth Scorchers here. Hardy gives the nod of approval for Josh Inglis, and he has been batting very well today. The top order didn't quite deliver in terms of their openers, Jason Roy and Liam Livingston, but that's the thing with this Perth Scorchers lineup. They just keep on delivering. Oh, he tries the pull shot there, Josh Inglis, and they are just going to get the single there, which puts Hardy back on strike. We are sitting on 165 at the moment. And at the moment, this last over's gone 6-1, 6-1. So maybe Hardy will be able to get a 6 here, although it could be a dot ball. We will have to wait and see what way it goes here for this one. Jackson Bird now is charging in once again. What is he going to do with this one? He's tried to hit it hard. It is going to fall short of that man out there, James Vince. So now Inglis has one more ball. We've got 166 for 6 with 1 ball left, a run rate of 8.37. So the Scorchers are sitting in a decent position here in this match, but the Sydney Sixers have been so strong in past games, so maybe they will be able to chase this down. But then, like they are saying, finals cricket, runs on the board is what you want. And the Perth Scorchers at the moment have got a decent amount there. We have got Aaron. When do you think Roger Tuivasa-Sheck is going after he's made the switch to Union? Where do you think Roger Tuivasa-Sheck is going after he's made the switch to go Union after the NRL season? That's a good question. I'm not too sure, to be honest. I guess it will just be whichever club will want him and whatever club he decides he wants to go to. I feel like he is one of those guys who could bring quite a few eyes to the game. Oh, Inglis has just gotten the single there. So 167 is the total now. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this one goes. But now we will be going straight back to me. And we will quickly get rid of our banner for one moment. We will put... I am just quickly going to be typing up about the Perth Scorchers. We're at 19 now, says Golfers. We are getting very close to it as well, mate. Perth Scorchers got... They scored 167 for 6. That's what we were after. I couldn't find the 6 button, but there we go. That's just so that anyone who is tuning in just now will be able to see it. There we go. We will go share that one. And then hopefully that one will be able to become just... We will see how that goes. There we go. We are good to go. Cricket 19 is loaded up. I have simulated the first innings, and I am going to need 115 runs in this innings, which is going to be pretty tough. Cricket 19 now, says Golf First, but anyone who is just tuning in, that's so close. I predicted 165. You did indeed. You're only 2 runs off, which is a pretty impressive prediction. And yeah, says Golf First. Hopefully the Blues, since they need a fullback, he's good quality. Or that's good quality, says Enron. Right, hopefully I am going to be able to see this all right because of the fact that there will be a little bit of a delay. But Daniel Hughes, I am going to be betting as. I am going to quickly have a look at this because I think I'm going to have to be able to see the screen. We have got Kyle back as well. So welcome back, Kyle. Thank you very much for tuning in. We are playing a little bit of Cricket 19. Have I timed that at all? Yes, I have, and it has gone to the boundary here. I have got the awkwardest setup at the moment. I can hardly see what I am doing. But hopefully it does work out for us. But anyone who is just tuning in now, the score in the real-life match is Perth Scorchers got 167 for 6 off their 20 overs. So the Sydney Sixers will be batting second, and they will be trying to chase that down. We have got Chris Jordan bowling to us, someone who isn't bowling in the real-life match. That one's gone nowhere. And tell you what, I think I'm almost going to be run out. No, we have got the single. But we do need 111 from 58 balls in my match. That's going to be very tough to get. But hopefully I will be able to do it. Josh Phillippe now. And I haven't got sound for it either, which I feel like makes it just that little bit harder to work out timing. That's a good shot, though, from Phillippe through the covers. Has it gone all the way to the boundary? And the answer is yes, it has. Yeah, do you guys think I will be able to chase down this 115 total that the Perth Scorchers set in my match? And also, do you think the real-life Perth Scorchers will be able to chase it down the 168 that they will require? That's another good shot from Phillippe through the gap, out through covers. And that one's gone for 4 as well. I'm not going to risk hitting it in the air. I feel like it would go very wrong for me. Love your content. You're such a good YouTuber, says Golf First. Thank you very much, mate. I do appreciate that a lot. I try my best, and I am just glad to hear that you guys have still been enjoying the videos. Right, what can we do with this ball now? Oh, I tell you what, Phillippe has absolutely whacked that one. It hasn't come down yet. Now it has. And is he going to get a few sixes in the real-life match? That is the big question. Great shot there for Phillippe. And off that first over, that still isn't over, should I say. We are on 19 for none at the moment. It's a decent shot from Phillippe out to the leg side. Just going to be the one, though, and we'll retain the strike. A decent first over for us, though. 20 runs off it. Hopefully, we will be able to continue at that run rate, and we will win this game with a few overs spare. I'm not sure how long the mid-over break is going to be for the KFC Big Bash one. Oh, that's a shot. That is a good shot there. And that is going to be 4. I've timed that to perfection. Placed it to perfection as well. And somehow I got away with it. Of course, I have just realized that you guys can't actually see the scoreboard. But at the moment, I am sitting on 24 for none. And I need 92 from 53. Oh, swing and a miss there, unfortunately, for Josh Phillippe. And that looked like a young... who'd that look like? That looked like a Cameron Green. I wonder if it actually was. That wasn't the best shot there. But I might be able to get 2 for it. In fact, I will be able to. We won't get greedy, though. We will just take the 2 there. For anyone who is just tuning in now, we are sitting on 167 for 6 for the Perth Scorchers in the real-life game. And we are just waiting for the innings break. But it is Jai Richardson bowling to meet Josh Phillippe, 2 players who are in the real-life match. Oh, is that a good shot? I feel like it's gone straight to the man. Yes, it is. And that is the end of Phillippe. And in the real-life BBL, he did actually get the wicket of Phillippe, Jai Richardson. And will he be able to do the same in the real-life one? And unfortunately, I tried to hit it in the air. We are going to beat James Vince now. See if we can get this win. It's going to be very interesting to see if we can get this match won before the end of the halftime. Oh, that's terrible timing there. And Jai Richardson's going to pick up a second. No, it's dropped by the Perth Scorchers. And it is just going to be 2 there. That is a lifeline for us. Played it too early, unfortunately. My cricket teammates say I play like Mitch Satner, says Golf First. So that is probably a very big compliment to you. Of course, Mitch Satner, very good in the short form of the game. Oh, that's a good shot. And that is going to go all the way, is it? No, it didn't. It was just a 4 there. But we are waiting for the second innings of the real-life BBL match between these sides to get started. 32 for 1 at the moment I am. Oh, no. Oh, no. That is not a good shot. Unfortunately, that is another wicket, and James Vince, golden duck, he is on his way. And I'm wondering how many of these guys are going to have the score that I get them in this match, in the real match. It was not a good shot there from James Vince, unfortunately. Unfortunately missed that ball as well. They are talking to Usman Khawaja in the real life one. But hopefully this is running smoothly for you guys. Do let me know. That's a good shot there. It's gone through the gap and it is going to be 4. It's because he's my favourite player and watch his bowling videos. So you might have that front arm that he has as well, Mitch Satner. It is an interesting style, but it does get him a few wickets as well. Right, can we keep on getting runs here? We need 80 off 45, but I don't think we're going to get through the whole match. That's an interesting shot there. But it is, by the looks of it, going to go for 4. Yes, it has. Very good shot from, I believe, it would have been Henriquez, who is sitting on 8 off 3 at the moment. Tell you what, Chris Jordan is going with the short stuff. By the looks of it, that is going to go to the boundary as well as it. Yes, it has. And he can bat pretty well, or pretty good as well. He can indeed. He is a talented batsman, Mitch Satner. But at the moment, it went wicket dot and then 4-4-4 at the moment off this over since Henriquez has made his way to the crease. That is a shot that's gone straight to the man. They've gone to the keeper's end. Should have gone to the bowler. And I think they know it as well. But we are waiting for the second innings of this match to get underway between these two sides. The Perth Scorchers were able to get 167 for 6, which is a pretty decent total. But I feel like at Manuka Oval, is it going to be enough? That is the question. Oh, I haven't timed that one either. And it's gone straight to the man, and that is a wicket once again for the Perth Scorchers. And this game is getting extremely close that I am playing at the moment. And it is Cameron Green. I thought it looked like him, and it was. But nonetheless, Henriquez gone. Caught by Josh Inglis, who had a very good day with the bat as well, by the way. Anyone who is just tuning in now. Yeah, I'm not sure what the delay is like in terms of when I am talking compared to when the game is happening to my side, because I am playing it at the moment. Oh, he's just gone for it. And that is a big hit from Hughes there. Felt like he needed to go bang, and that one certainly has. That's only just come down. Anyone who is just tuning in, welcome back to this live stream. If you have gone away and come back for the halftime break, it is very close to getting back underway, the real life match. I am playing a match on Cricket 19 while we wait for that to get back underway. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying this live stream so far. We have been talking all about the Big Bash. Oh, is that one clearing the man? No, it's not. It's a catch. It's a very good one as well. And all of a sudden I'm 4 down. Jai Richardson is having a field day. Is that going to be the case in the real life second innings? We will have to wait and see. But Daniel Hughes now is out once again. And our batsmen don't look like they have too much more depth from here. It is going to be Tom Curran coming to the crease. And of course, he is not at the Sixers anymore this season. Right, what are we going to be able to do here? I feel like I'm being a little bit too aggressive. Tell you what, that was going to hit my stumps there from Jai Richardson. Just a single. We still need 65 of 39 balls. It's going to be tough. Tom Curran 1 for 1 at the moment. And that one has gone round to the side just for the single. And I think they are getting very close to the match getting back underway, which is exciting stuff. We are going to be able to watch the real match very soon. We have 2 wickets in this over so far, and he's only gone for 8 runs. Oh, and that one is a good ball once again. Nobody does it better, says Utkarsh. I assume that is for Jai Richardson, is it? Because his bowling has been phenomenal this season for the BBL. And it has been pretty good in this match as well. Luckily, because we are in a 10-over match, he can only bowl 2 overs. So I am saved in that regard. Right. They are still listening to ad breaks at the moment in the real-life match. So we will wait until it gets back underway. We have got Moorcake back as well. We are playing a little bit of Cricket 19, mate. And that ball has been dropped. It is just going to be a single. But they have dropped me twice so far. And if that is the case in the real life, we saw that drop catches catches win matches is the saying. And that is exactly what the Perth Scorchers are going to have to do, because I don't know whether 160 will be enough against the Sydney Sixers lineup without taking all of their chances. Oh no, I almost just ran myself out there. But we are sitting at 62 needed off 35 balls. I'm starting to feel the pressure here. And in a way, I am also hoping that maybe the real life match comes back before this one is finished, because I think I am almost in a losing position from here. I just haven't been timing the ball, and that one is out. I think I'm going too early. It is an awkward angle with the screen that I'm watching. And we have got, it's going to be a tough game tomorrow because are playing Brisbane College, and they are top of the table and we are 5th. So we need to win to make to the playoffs. Hopefully you will be able to do it, mate. My fingers and toes are crossed for you. And it's only an hour away from your birthday as well. So perhaps a birthday miracle is on the way for you. But tell you what, I'm going to need a miracle here if I am going to win this match. That's a good shot there. It's a very cheeky shot, and it is going to go to the boundary for the Sixers. We're 5 down at the moment for 58 for anyone who is watching at the moment. And you can't quite see the scoreboard because I have got the Perth Scorchers scored 167 there, so that anyone who is just tuning in and passing by can see the live scoreline. Nonetheless, hopefully, I will be able to get this win. We are sitting on 58 from 32 needed. Oh, that's a little cheeky shot again. Is it going to be 2? I think it is. We're only going to get 2, though, by the looks of it. Can we get back? Yes. We are all right. Right, 1 ball left of this over. I think we are getting pretty close to the second inning starting as well of this match. Right. What can we do here to score runs? We need a few more. Oh, that's not going to get to the boundary, unfortunately. I've hit it straight to the man. I didn't realize the field set, and I could have actually hit that straight sideways and may have gotten more bang for my buck there. It's going to be a close game, that is for sure. Just like the real life match. Oh, Fawad Ahmed, he is going to be bowling, and he is still at the Perth Scorchers in real life as well, isn't he? So he could be a key for them in the second innings. Oh, that's well bowled. Oh, I'll actually have to dive there. I almost got run out. Right, we need 55 from 30 balls. And I don't think we're going to get all these 30 balls in either, because the real life match is probably only maybe 3 minutes away from coming back. That one's hit through the gap, though. Can I get this match won for the Sydney Sixers in the second innings? Or are the Perth Scorchers going to be able to win it? We have almost got the end of the ads by the sounds of it. I have got it playing in my headset, and I think we are very close. That one's through the gap once again. He hasn't quite got all of it, but has he got enough? That's a question. And the answer is going to be yes. Right, we are listening, and we are very close to the real match getting back underway. It's starting, says the goal first. Oh, no. And that one's gone straight up in the air. That's gone nowhere at all. And that one is going to be a catch, is it? Yes, it is. And with that wicket, I think we are going to be going straight back into the real life match. So bear with me one moment, guys. I am going to put myself up here. Hello, everyone. I am back. And then we will quickly go to share the screen like that. And we will have... How do I... Application window. And I just heard that as the first ball. I'm not sure what that one was. It is just a blank screen at the moment. So I will have to quickly, bear with me one moment, guys. I will get this one up. I think we are good to go now. Yes, we are. Right. I will put me side by side with it, such as this. There we go. We have got it back up, and we are back ready to go. And we have got nobody does it better. Says Utkash. But nonetheless, we are good to go. Richardson was a very good first delivery from Jai Richardson. And he has got 2 runs there, Josh Philippi. I will put my controller down because we are back into the real life cricket, and I am excited for it. I am still a little bit delayed. Delayed is what I was trying to say here. So we might be a little bit behind, but we are watching the third ball now. Josh Philippi is on strike to Jai Richardson. And the big question is, what is he going to be able to do with this one? And it was a 4 to Josh Philippi. If anyone is wondering what was going on, I tried to get it so I was less delayed, but Josh Philippi hits it down the ground over the top, and it is going to be 4 runs for the man. But do let me know, do you guys think that the Sydney Sixers are going to be able to win this match, or do you think the Perth Scorchers are going to be able to hang on and defend this total that they set in the first innings? Oh, and Philippi's gone big. Has he got it all the way? Yes, he has. And Josh Philippe gets another 6. And that's the thing, the Perth Scorchers, they didn't have the best power play overall. They didn't get too many runs off it. So if the Sydney Sixers can get a good start here, and Philippe is going after Jai Richardson. Of course, Jai Richardson was able to get the wicket of Philippe in one of the other matches with his sidestep that he did. I'm wondering whether he's going to try and pull it off once again in this match. Great start, says Utkash. It is indeed. What can Philippe do now? It is just going to be the single there for Josh Philippe. And that does put him now on 13 off 5. James Vince is going to get one ball of this first over. I think Philippe almost already has more runs than I got him on Cricket 19. James Vince got a golden duck for me. So it will be interesting to see what he does get in this real-life match. But yeah, I think my coverage is quite delayed at the moment because of the fact that I could actually see that Philippe was on 13 off 5 before I had actually seen it. But then the other side of it is the fact that for some reason both of them are on strike. But it is James Vince now who has got the strike now. 155 needed off 115 balls. And that is a dot ball. Great ball from Richardson. Great keeping from Inglis. And that is the end of the first over. 13 runs. Jai Richardson not looking too happy. He has got the golden cap, of course. So he will hopefully be able to get a few wickets in this match. He got a few wickets in the Cricket 19 match that I played at halftime. But yeah, do let me know who is going to win this match. Is it going to be the Sixers or the Scorchers? Jai Richardson with a great last ball. It was moving a mile there. Inglis did extremely well with the gloves on. But now it is going to be Philippe on strike for Behrendorff. Jason Behrendorff is on strike, or he is bowling, 14 from 14 matches for those wickets for Behrendorff. Is he going to be able to get a wicket here? Scorchers in a super over, says Gold First. Tell you what, that would be some exciting stuff if we did go to the super over to end this match. And I feel like, yeah, it would be, if it's not this match, I hope if these two do make it to the first match, or to the final, that it does go to a super over, because I feel like that would be just such an exciting contest. Behrendorff bowling now. It is another single for Philippe there. They're saying about Adam Gilchrist, and they are saying that he is a Scorchers fan through and through. But Behrendorff now bowling once again. What is going to happen with this ball? He looks ready to bowl it. Behrendorff, he looks like he is very concentrated, but we will have to wait and see how it goes for him. Oh, and it's off the edge for James Vince, and that one is going to go for 4 down, third man way. And that is a bit unfortunate for the Perth Scorchers, but very fortunate for the Sydney Sixers there. Change the banner to the Sixers batting. Of course, I have still got it as the Perth Scorchers scored such and such, didn't I? I will quickly go with one moment. We will go with this one, and we will go to, I can do this right. We will go Sydney. Oh, I need cap lock on. Sydney. That was a dot ball by the sound of it. But we will go like that. We will put it like that. And just to be a little bit fancy as well, we will change the color so that it does match the Sixers. There we go. But we will also, I'm going to have to add the background back. I did have it as the Big Bash logo. No, that's the wrong one. One moment, please. Oh, that sounded like a catch opportunity, but I didn't quite get to watch it, unfortunately. We'll have to wait and see what happened there. They are saying Jai Richardson hit the ground hard. There we go. We have got it back. We will go back to see. Yeah, he just didn't quite get that one. Jai Richardson hit down fine leg way. He was at a short fine leg. Wasn't quite able to get that one, unfortunately, for him. Kiwi or Crazy NZ is back as well. Thank you very much for tuning in, mate. The Perth Scorchers had a decent run with the bat, but now, oh, that was great movement for Behrendorff there. But yeah, it's going to be a very interesting contest, that's for sure. I think it's going to be very close, unless, of course, the Sixers can run away with it early, like they have been able to in many other games this season of the KFC Big Bash. Behrendorff now running in. He has gone for 9 so far off his first 5 balls. 1 leg by as well, but that is a block. So that is going to end the over. So 23 for none after 2 overs at the moment. I believe the Perth Scorchers only really had 23 off about 3-point-something overs. They are looking at Jai Richardson once again. They are saying it looked like he had a rug pulled out from underneath his feet. And yeah, he just didn't quite line that one up, unfortunately. Make the background a bit better. Unfortunately, it is just the logo, and I can't actually move that one, unfortunately, but I will be hoping to possibly improve it for the next one. But unfortunately, yeah, the only way I can have it is pretty much like that. But I will look at possibly getting it a little bit modified because it does literally just take the background image. So I haven't really got too much say in that at this stage, but I will try my best to get it so that it will be a little bit different for the next one. I feel like as we do more of these live streams, I've slowly evolved into slightly changing it up a little bit. Like we have got that bottom banner, and then we have also, this time, we have got me a little bit bigger than the scoreboard, whereas the other way around it was yesterday. But now, Andrew Ty bowling to Vince, goes to the leg side just for the 1. So Philippi is now on strike. What is he going to be able to do? He has had a very good power play in a lot of these matches so far. So it will be interesting to see what he will be able to do in this situation. And I feel like now that I think about it, my scoreboard that is next to me is actually almost quicker at at telling you guys what is happening than I am at this stage because of the fact that I am about 40 seconds delayed or so. But hopefully I will be able to get to see this ball as it is bowled. It is going to be Philippi facing Ty here. Oh, that one wouldn't have felt great for Josh Philippi. He is in a crouched position. That one hit him where you don't want to be hit. He is trying to tough it out, grit in the teeth at the moment, Josh Philippi. Andrew Ty hit him square where you don't want it. Oh, a little bit high as well. That looks sore. Says goal first, yeah. It was very painful. You can see him. He does grit his teeth there. Now Josh Philippi once again. Oh, it is a pull shot out to deep square leg just for the single though. And like they are saying, he managed to hit Jai Richardson out of the attack, which is something that you don't see very often this year. But there is a very good crowd at MANUKA Oval. 75% they said. For anyone who is just tuning in now, I haven't actually been able to see what the likes are on, but if we can hit, I think we were sitting on about 13. So if we can somehow hit 15 likes for this live stream, that would be pretty awesome. That's a great shot from James Vince. Was all wrist as well, Munro. Oh, he almost, tell you what, that was incredible fielding from Colin Munro there. They will have to have another look, but I think Munro has saved his team a run there. Tell you what, he's a big unit, Colin Munro. He ran very hard at it, grabbed it with the one hand, and then somehow manages to keep it inside of the field. We are just having another look at it here. Yep, he's done incredibly well, should I say, Colin Munro. Very impressive stuff there. Battery about to die, says Kush. Thank you very much for tuning in nonetheless, mate. I do appreciate it. And hope to see you back for the Sydney Thunder versus Brisbane Heat game tomorrow as well. Great fielding, Kiwi says goal first. It was indeed. Very impressive fielding from Colin Munro. They have looked at it quite a few times. But has saved his team the one run, and maybe that run could be very useful in the later stages of this match. Ty running in once again. It is Philippe on strike. He's hit it beautifully straight down the ground. It is a punch. And like they are saying, there was a touch of arrogance with the shot. Josh Philippe. He just hits it straight, flat bat, or straight bat, sorry. And it's just, he doesn't try and overhit it. He just gets into the position and then just hits it straight back down over his head. It's very nice cricket shots from Josh Philippe. And that is kind of what his season has been about so far. And he does score a lot of runs from it. Now it is Andrew Ty once again now. Oh, and it's hit to the leg side, and he is hitting it hard as well. Josh Philippe at the moment, down to deep mid-wicket, just for the single. 10 off that over once again. And they do need 135 runs off 102 balls here, the Sixers. And I feel like for a side like them, they may be able to do that relatively easily. But if they lose a few wickets, maybe it will go the Perth Scorchers' way. And they are just showing Colin Munro's fielding. It was very impressive there. Philippe sitting on 20 off 11 at the moment. He is on strike here. And the big question is he going to be able to go bang in this last over of the power play for the Sixers? Because, of course, they will have a power surge at 10 overs. Or they can take it after 10. Oh, that was well bowled. And that is a leg by there. Oh, almost a run out there. Casual running from Josh Philippe. Would have been very interesting to see if he would have been out there. We will have to wait and see. Jason Roy liked his chances there. Who do you think is going to get player of the match? I think for the Perth Scorchers, it's got to be Josh Inglis at this stage, I will say. We haven't quite seen how Philippe, Vince, Henriquez, Hughes, and all of their batsmen are going. But I think for now, Josh Inglis is going to certainly be up there. But then we haven't seen how the Perth Scorchers bowlers are going to go yet. There's a great shot down the ground from Vince. Looks like it is a hard run for Hardy there. It is going to be thrown in by Ashton Turner. And they are saying that it is skidding on a little bit, which could make it a little bit awkward for these Sydney Sixers batsmen, perhaps. Or I think that actually makes it more awkward for the bowlers, doesn't it? Because it comes onto the bat a little bit nicer. At the moment, Vince sitting on 15 off 8, Philippe 20 off 12. So straight away, the strike rates are very close to the 200 for both of these men. And because of it, I feel like if they can keep on doing this for the next few overs, Philippe hits it out mid-wicket way, but it does go straight to the man, so no run there. But they need 131 more runs from 99 balls at the moment, the Perth Scorchers. Sorry, the Sydney Sixers. And I'm excited for this one. Anyone who is tuning in now, be sure to let me know who you think is going to win this match. James Gordon, and his name is John Cena. Welcome to the live stream, James. Thank you very much for tuning in, mate. Do appreciate it. At the moment, the Perth Scorchers were able to get 167 for 6 off their 20. And the Sydney Sixers have had a very good start to this one. And now we are just waiting to see how the power play is going to end. That's a great pull shot there. And there is a man out there, well fielded by Ty in the deep. It is going to be 2 runs there, though. And there was good running from the Perth Scorchers overall in their first innings. The Perth Scorchers are trying to stop the runs from being scored, but they are just keeping the scoring, keeping the run rate ticking over is what I was trying to say in that situation. 129 off 98 now. Somraj has said Perth will win. And then in that case, do you think Sydney will get bowled out, Somraj, or do you think they will be short of the runs? Tell you what, caught and bowled almost. A little bit of a chance there. Was a slow ball from Behrendorff. Pretty well bowled as well. How's that? Said goal first. I'm not sure whether that was for that ball or whether you are still one more ball ahead. Nonetheless, it was very close to a caught and bowled opportunity. Unfortunately, did get just a little bit too much on it, Philippe there. The ref was almost, tell you what, the ref almost could have put in a dive there. He might have been able to take that one. The umpire, should I say. I think I called him the ref earlier as well. I feel like I'm in rugby mode too much. How's that? That ball says goal first. Philippe with the little shot. And that is very nice. through the gap, almost at a backwards point. And he is now on 26 off 16. And at the moment, they're on 43 off their 4 overs of their power play. And they still have a power surge in hand as well. So maybe if these two are still at the crease at 10 overs, they will take it straight away. Try and get as many runs early as they can with their set batsmen. But Joe Richardson bowled his first over. And they were saying that in the power play, he averages going for about 11 runs with a whole heap of wickets. And he wasn't able to get Philippe out. In fact, Philippe hit him for 10 runs and 2 balls. And that took Joe Richardson straight out of the bowling attack. So he will be a key for them later, I would say. That was a great shot from Philippe that they're showing there. He just plays genuine cricket shots, but just tries to hit the ball very hard. And he is able to keep it nicely down when he needs to. And then the other time, he will be able to hit it over the top. Perth need wickets. That is indeed what they need at this stage. I think at this stage, if they don't get a wicket within the next 3 overs, I think even this early, the Sixers could be on their way to getting that home final. I believe home for them is the Manuka Oval, although it may be changed. Joe Richardson is bowling, and it's gone perfectly through the gap for Vince. Mid-wicket, almost thought he was in with a chance there. So did mid-on, but it's gone perfectly through the gap. I'm wondering what Philippe was saying to James Vince there. It was just a great shot there. Through the gap, did hit it uppish, but he did find the gap. And he is rewarded with the runs. Going to get a drink, says Golfers. No worries, mate. Thank you very much for being here for pretty much all of this live stream as well. And we are only 34 minutes away from it being your birthday as well. So we will be looking out for that when we do hit 12 o'clock. Golfverse, of course, will be turning 15, he mentioned. There's a good shot there. And they have run 2 there, James Vince. Very good running between the wickets for the Sydney Sixers. And I feel like that is something that they have done extremely well throughout this whole season, the Sydney Sixers. Not too many run-outs for them. But Joe Richardson at the moment, he's gone for 19 runs off 1.2 overs, and that is unheard of for his bowling this season. He has been able to get a lot of wickets, so he will be trying to get the wicket of either Vince or Philippe. But James Vince at the moment, as long as he's at the other end for Philippe here, they are saying that the opening partnership just hasn't been too great overall for the Sixers. Got some water to keep hydrated. You got to stay hydrated, mate. I feel like I should have gotten some water and put it somewhere close to me before the live stream started, because last night when we were doing the live stream, I was getting, my throat was a bit sore, to be honest. I feel like it's starting to get that way as well. I probably won't have a voice tomorrow, but we will see how we're going. Joe Richardson running in, he is steaming in at the moment. How is he going to be able to get a wicket here? James Vince, 2 dot balls in a row though. And that is something that the Sydney Sixers, I mean, they will have a few of them, but I don't think they'll be too worried about dot balls this early in the innings. And the more dot balls the Perth Scorchers can get in this situation, the better for them, of course. They have got Fawad Ahmed, who did bowl in my Cricket 19 game and got me out once or twice, I think he did. But he is going to be an interesting choice for the Scorchers. Is he going to be able to get a couple wickets? James Vince at the moment. The ball is bowled. No run. Once again, 3 dot balls in a row for Joe Richardson. This is the Joe Richardson that we are used to seeing as well. Fawad Ahmed. Well, they call him the Fuzz, apparently, Fawad Ahmed. He has had 12 wickets so far this season, and he may need to get 1 or 2 more if he does want to get his team the home final here. Although I'm not actually sure whether the home final will be a home final yet. I'm not sure about the restrictions for Australia at this stage. Richardson bowls again, and that is another dot ball. So Joe Richardson, the over only goes for 6. And James Gordon put, I used to live in Perth last year and 2019. Are you going for Perth here, James, perhaps, since you were living there? But yeah, it would have been, I feel like Perth's one of those places that it can get pretty hot, can't it? I mean, of course, a lot of Australia can get very hot, but it's quite it's stuffed now. GG Perth said golf first for Perth is stuffed. Yeah, unfortunately, they are going to need a wicket extremely soon. And I will ask the question, who is going to get the wicket? Who is going to get out? And what over will it be in? I feel like that's too many questions in one go. But do let me know who you think will be going out for the Sixers. And how many overs do you think it will be before they get it? Because I feel like Oh, Fawad Ahmed's bowling. I feel like the 9th over is going to have a wicket. That's just my prediction. They may get one before it, but the 9th over, whoever bowls the 9th over is going to get a wicket. That is my prediction, and I feel like I will be a mile off, but we will see how we go. Fawad Ahmed now bowling to Philippe here. Starts with the wrong, and it is going to go almost for 4 runs. Colin Munro, once again, though, great fielding in the outfield. Once it was 40 degrees in Perth, Bunbury. See, that is very, very warm. That is sure. That is for sure. See, because, I mean, we had 33 degrees where I am the other day, which felt very hot because of the fact that we are only used to maybe like at most mid-20s on a hot day. That is another good shot from Philippe, but it is just going to be the one. Goes to Colin Munro in the deep. Great fielding, Kiwi again. It was indeed from Colin Munro. He is looking like he does want to save his team a few runs in the outfield because they may need them against the Sydney Sixers side. I feel like they're one of those lineups that we haven't seen them fall over too many times this season, and that is why, of course, they are sitting right up the top of the table. Fawad Ahmed bowls it. Was the leg spinner. And it has gone out to Colin Munro once again. 3 in a row for the man. Are they going to make it 4? Is Fawad Ahmed bowling it just a little bit too wide outside off stump perhaps at this stage? It is very conservative bowling at this stage from Fawad Ahmed, but maybe the wrong-un will be able to get Josh Philippe here. It's a good ball. It has been hit straight back out to Colin Munro for the single once again. They were thinking about the 2, but you're not getting enough run on Colin Munro's arm. When I came back to New Zealand, I was used to the hot, says James Gordon. Yeah, see, I feel like that's something that people in our area of the country just weren't used to because of the fact, like, we probably had maybe like 12 degrees the other day, and then we had 33. So it's like it's kind of two ends of the scale. Oh, well bowled there, and the first ball of the over that didn't go to Colin Munro. It went to long on. And doing a lot of throwing for Kiwi. He is indeed Colin Munro. He's been busy in the field so far. Is this ball going to him as well? They have got 6 off this over so far for Fawad Ahmed's bowling. It is Philippe now. The question is he going to have a bit of a swing here, or is he going to... No, he's hit it back out to the Kiwi. 5 balls of this over went to Colin Munro. 7 runs off Fawad Ahmed's first ball. So Philippe at the moment sitting on 31 off 20. Vince is sitting on 23 off 16. They are saying that he was a little bit short there, Fawad Ahmed. It was the wrong and straight away, and it was very well fielded from Colin Munro. They are just showing it, and there is a bit of turn there for Fawad Ahmed there. That was the wrong, and he seems to bowl it so well, Fawad Ahmed. It is very hard to pick him. Right, so I said the 9th over was when we were going to have a wicket for the Perth Scorchers. And at the moment, they are way ahead for the Sydney Sixers. At this stage, I'm not sure how many runs that the Perth Scorchers were on, maybe about 40, while the Sixers are sitting on 56 at the moment. It is going to be Hardy now having a bowl. Munro is the real MVP, of this match for fielding so much tonight. He has been extremely busy so far, Munro, and he saved 1 run earlier on, and he saved 2 runs at least in that last over. But that one earlier on that he did for his fielding was very impressive. Hardy now having a bowl. That's in the air, but it is going to be in the gap. So it is just going to be 1. Liam Livingston fields that one at deep cover. And is Hardy going to be able to get the wicket? 15 matches, 7 wickets for Hardy. Best 2 for 10. That would be very useful in this match against the Sydney Sixers. And they are saying that they need the breakthrough, a run out perhaps, get themselves back into this match. Oh, he's advanced there, James Vince. He has taken him on. Oh, it's dropped for Andrew Ty. Unfortunately, that was the chance that they were after. They needed that catch. Says Gold First. They did indeed. That was their moment there. But Andrew Ty just not able to hold this one. They were saying maybe there was a bit of dew around. Did it slip through the hands? Oh, I feel like he would be very disappointed with that one. He takes them probably 9 times out of 10. Aaron Hardy now running in once again. And James Vince has hit that one in the gap, and that's going to be 4 now, which adds a little bit of insult to injury. I'm just going to play a quick game of Rugby Nations 19. No worries, James. Do let us know how it goes, mate. But nonetheless, we are sitting at 6.4 or 6.3 overs gone now, sorry. And the Sydney Sixers are looking like they're taking all the wind out of the Perth Scorchers' sail because of the fact that they just had that drop of Andrew Tye. And I feel like you had to hang on to that one. That was their chance in this match this early. They haven't really had too many chances so far, the Perth Scorchers. Of course, Jai Richardson wasn't able to take a catch off, I think it was Andrew Tye's bowling perhaps, earlier on. And James Vince is now hitting the ball very hard, and that's another 4. And that one was out deep square leg way, pull shot. Or it wasn't even a pull shot, it was more of a forward pull shot there from James Vince. And now 101 more runs needed from 80 balls. And since the drop ball, back-to-back boundaries for James Vince. Went round backwards square leg. Very good shot from him. And other than the occasional ball that he has tried to hit too high in the air, he has done pretty decently, James Vince. Hardy now running in once again. It's an edge. Oh, and it's going to be 4 more runs for James Vince. Inglis thought he was in with a shot there. How close was that to him? It was a thick edge. Catcher Inglis Alagi from goal first at the moment. Tell you what, would have been a very impressive catch if he had taken it. Not quite able to there. And all of a sudden, Vince has overtaken Philippi, which is something that people don't normally do. Oh, and that one is a dot ball there. That is the over there. So 3 boundaries in a row after dropping James Vince. And that just shows how costly it can be when you don't take the chances. But at the moment, they are cruising like the commentators are saying. They are going at more than 10 and over at the moment. About 10.015-ish, I would say it is. But yeah, anyone who is just tuning in now, the Perth Scorchers were able to get 167 for 6. But it just might not be enough against this informed Sydney Sixers side. Philippi is playing his shots once again. And now James Vince is getting involved as well. Has been picking the gaps nicely. 71-run partnership at the moment between these two. And they were saying that they've only had 250-run partnerships between their openers this season, the Sydney Sixers, which seems strange because of how many runs that Philippi has been able to get. But they look pretty relaxed in the dugout. The Sydney Sixers, Fawad Ahmed now. Is he going to be able to get a wicket here for his Perth Scorchers side? No run there. Fawad Ahmed dot ball there. And they are saying now they've only had 1 over less than 10 runs scored off it. And that was Fawad Ahmed's over. That one is going deep cover once again. And that has gone to Colin Munro. He has been a very busy boy in the field so far. And they are just talking in the commentary box about having an electric fence end for the backyard cricket. Oh, that was well bowled by Fawad Ahmed. Fawad Ahmed now bowling again. 4th ball of his over. Philippi hits it out through that gap, and I think he's hit that better, and that's going to go for 4 there, Josh Philippi. And unfortunately for Fawad Ahmed, it's just been too short so far overall. He had the ball on the 2nd ball, or it might have been the 3rd ball of this over, actually. It was a very nice one, but then that one just too short. And Philippi is just a class batsman when it comes to hitting the ball through either side of the field. The offside, he has done it very well. I feel like at the moment it's a competition between Philippi and also James Vince. And tell you what, Philippi is just at a 6. And that one is a very good shot from Josh Philippi. Like I was saying, it's a competition at the moment between these two in terms of who's going to be able to get the 50 first. Philippi is dangerous tonight with the bat. He is indeed. And he makes it look so easy to bat in a T20 match. Fawad Ahmed is one of the best spinners in this competition. And he is just tapping him over the boundary as if it was nothing. That's a great shot. Now 12 overs from this, or 12 runs from this over, sorry, for the Perth Scorchers. Philippe now 1 ball left of this over. I wouldn't think he will be going for anything too crazy here, Philippe. He will be looking at possibly just tapping it for a single. Oh, he has tapped it for the single, and now he wants the 2 almost. No, it is just going to be the 1. And that is the end of the 8th over. Now, I did say that my prediction was the 9th over was going to be when there was a wicket. And I don't know about it now because of the fact that it does look all of a sudden like Philippe might not be going anywhere anytime soon. And is he the top run scorer at the moment? I'm not too sure. I feel like he was very close, but then I think someone stole it from him. But now he might be working his way back up to that number 1 position. But it's going to be very exciting to see how this match goes. I feel like at this rate, we're not even going to get to see 17 overs of this match. They've been going at 10 and over, well and truly. 10.50. Yes, he is. Okay, so he did get it back because I know at one stage someone stole it from him, didn't he? Interesting. Liam Livingstone is going to be bowling. I said that it was going to be a wicket in this over. Liam Livingstone has got 4 wickets. Is he going to be able to get the breakthrough? 84 more runs needed from 72 balls for the Sydney Sixers to get a home final and also make it all the way to the final itself, because the loser of this match has to play the winner of the Thunder versus Heat match tomorrow on Thursday next week. And we are hopefully going to be doing that game as well on the channel. I've enjoyed watching pretty much every game of this Big Bash so far. I try and watch them as often as I can. I normally have it on mute while I am editing another video, which is pretty cool to be able to have that ability to do that. But I do enjoy watching these ones full time as well. That is a great shot from James Vince. And that's going to be a 4 again. Who is going to get the 51st out of Philippe or Vince? Vince still has the strike here against his fellow Englishman. Good partnership with these two tonight. It is indeed. At the moment, 89 runs between the two. And it must only be after 50 balls, I believe it is. And they have got 89, which is pretty impressive stuff. Livingston now. What is he going to be able to do here? And that one has been hit out. And that will be to Colin Munro once again. If it is the same field, no, it's not. I believe that is Hardy out there with all the strapping on his arm. 2 runs there. Livingston so far going for 7 runs off the first 3 balls. Right, what is this ball going to have involved? Livingston bowls the wide one. Almost a catch attempt, but it is going to be out to the man in the deep, and it is going to be just the 1 run there. And Inglis has fielded that one. Very well done from him there. Covered a lot of ground there. And we have got Theo Curtis in the chat as well. Welcome to the live stream, mate. Who do you think is going to be winning this match between the Sixers and the Perth Scorchers? At this stage, it does look like it is almost guaranteed for the Sixers to win it. But the Perth Scorchers, maybe they will have a chance. I said there was going to be a wicket in the 9th over, and that is exactly what we had just then. Philippe is out, and that is a big wicket for Liam Livingstone. There's the wicket, yes, says goal first. And tell you what, I couldn't have picked it any better. I did say the 9th, and just before this over, I said that it wasn't looking too likely, but Livingstone, the part-time spinner, has been able to get the wicket, and all of a sudden, I feel like it's still very much the Sydney Sixers game to lose at this stage, but can the Perth Scorchers fight back here? Philippe, 45 off 28, though. Very well played from Philippe. But they have still got a very good batting lineup to come as well. I'm back, says More Cake. Welcome back, mate. Well done. You called it, Kiwi lads. I did indeed. And I can't quite believe it. I said the 9th over, and it was. Don't know. I picked a random number, to be honest. I didn't really have too much logic behind it, but I would take it nonetheless. They are talking to Colin Munro, who has already saved quite a few runs in this inning so far for the Sydney Sixers, or for the Perth Scorchers fielding, should I say. But yeah, at the moment, We have got a game on our hands here. Daniel Hughes has got an average of 24. He would be pretty happy with that. James Gordon is back as well. Welcome back, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in. How'd your game go? Do let me know. You did go away to play a bit of Rugby Nations 19, I believe. Liam Livingston, the part-time spinner, was able to get that wicket. I said that he would. Or I said that the 9th over would get the wicket. And that is going to be a single for Daniel Hughes to get off the mark. And that is the end of the over. Livingston's first over goes for 1 for 9. So it is pretty decent for him. At the moment, the Perth Scorchers only need 75 off 66. And they will quite like to be able to... Philippe will be disappointed with that dismissal. He tried to sweep the ball and just got it a little bit uppish. And Fawad Ahmed takes a very good catch for the man. And it was needed because they did drop James Vince earlier. South Africa versus Russia, 729. South Africa won. Tell you what, the moon is orange at the moment for the Scorchers, perhaps. Is that a sign of things to come? I feel like it will be very hard work for the Scorchers from here, but if they can do it, they will certainly deserve that home field advantage, if they can have a home field advantage. And now they are going Ashton Turner, so they are going for the pace-off approach at this stage, the Perth Scorchers. Maybe saving Jai Richardson and whatnot for the later overs. Oh, tell you what, that's a little bit close for Turner. He didn't quite get it to turn enough to be able to get Daniel Hughes out there. And we did see an interesting dismissal of Mitch Marsh earlier. How's that, Turner? Give it umpire. Said goal first. It did look pretty decent. And that one is just going to be a single possibly, or they are going to try and run two. No, they haven't. Everyone kept on breaking tackles, said James Gordon. I feel like that is the case normally with South Africa. Like they are big units of forwards going down leg a little bit maybe. They are looking at the... Yeah, was bouncing over by Miles as well, interestingly enough. By maybe about half a foot there. Oh, he's advanced there, James Vince. Is he going to be able to get it? Oh, it was almost great fielding from Hardy. But it was a 6, and that is the 50 for James Vince there. He has batted very well, 51 off 26. So the question of was he or Josh Philippe going to be able to get his 50 first? Philippe did go out on 45. Vince got there with the 51 off 26, going at a strike rate of about 200. Must be about 198 or so, I think. Has done very well for his team. Now it is going to be Turner now bowling again. He has hit it to the leg side out mid-wicket way. And it is going to be fielded by Liam Livingston. And I'm curious. Well done, Vince. Well deserved, says goal first. It was indeed. And I am very interested. They are just talking about it as well. That catch for Hardy. He was almost able to get there. Good 50, says goal first as well. Oh, that one's hit to the leg side. Out mid-wicket. So it is going straight to Colin Munro once again. Are we going to get a chance to see it? Yes, we are. James Vince hit it hard. Where did Hardy come from? Oh, he wasn't quite able to get it back in though. Turner bowling once again. It has gone out through point or backward point or forward point, sorry. And they are going to try for the 2, and they have got there as well. So a good over for the Sixers, and that is another over that goes for 11. Quickest 50 for James Vince in Big Bash, and if there is a time to do it, it is, of course, in a finals match. He would love to do that once again in the actual final if the Sydney Sixers go on to win this match. But yeah, do let me know if you think the Sydney Sixers are going to win. How many overs do you think they'll win it in? Do you think they will get it, or do you think it will go down to the last over, or do you think it will be a little bit later? Oh, sorry, not later than the last over, a little bit earlier. Perhaps my prediction is maybe about the 18th. Going to the loo, be back. Said golf first, no worries, mate. They are having the drinks break at the moment. They need 64 off 60 balls, 9 wickets in hand. You would think at this stage it is almost a given. The question is, are they going to take their power surge now? My headphones keep on glitching, says James Gordon. Sorry to hear that, mate. Hopefully it will be going all right from now on in the live stream, but hopefully you will still be able to understand enough of what I'm saying. But James Vince, 54 off 28. He has been very impressive so far this game, and it is a much-deserved 50. 7 fours and 1 6. He did get dropped very early, or quite early, for Andrew Ty, I believe it was, who dropped that catch, but now he has made it to the 50. Philippi got 45 off his about 28, I believe it was as well. So they have been going very quick. Yes, it was. And then it was Liam Livingston who got the wicket, caught Ahmed. And that was, somehow I managed to predict that. I said that it would be in the 9th over that they did get the wicket, and it was. So pat on the back to myself, but nonetheless. The next wicket, I feel like now that I've said that, I either have to try and double up with my predictions or maybe just go 1 for 1 and be like, yep, I have done pretty well. But no, I am going to try and have another guess. Gold first is back as well. Let me know what over you think it will be that there is a wicket. Gold first. I am going to say it's going to be the 13th that there is going to be a wicket. They are talking to Josh Philippi. And it is going to be Daniel Hughes at the moment who will be on strike to Andrew Ty, who went for 10 runs on his first over. And at the moment, I think there's only been 2 or 3 overs so far in this match that they haven't gone for 10 runs or more. The Perth Scorchers. Fawad Ahmed feels that one at third man. And it is just a single for Daniel Hughes. So now it is going to be James Vince on strike once again. Is he going to be able to get a couple more boundaries? 16th over, it's going to be Hughes going out, says goal first. I tell you what, if this game's going by the 16th over and they still haven't lost a wicket, maybe they would have already won it. I'm wondering when they're going to take the power surge. That's the big thing. Golden bat at the moment is Alex Hales. He is sitting on 535 runs. So Philippi is currently 36 behind. Oh, James Vince, little lobby one over the mid-wicket man. And they are going to be able to get 2 once again. Andrew Ty running in once again. They are just talking about that Mitch Marsh dismissal. And it is still a little bit inconclusive at whether or not it was out. But I believe he didn't hit that one. But there was a noise. So it's an interesting one. Not sure where the noise came from. But from the frames that they were showing, they just didn't seem to link up with bat and ball. Andrew Ty now has gone for 3 runs off his first 3 balls. Can he get away with a decent over here? Although I feel like he's going to possibly get hit for a boundary very soon because of the fact that we haven't had one yet. Oh, pull shot from James Vince, and that is a 4. I'll be back. I'm just getting headphones, says James Gordon. No worries, mate. But that is another boundary for James Vince. Now you're sitting on 60 off 31. 57 more runs needed off 56 balls. So they are almost down to only a runner ball this early in the match, which means that the Sixers may be able to do this very easily. Good shot. Vince is too good tonight. He is indeed. He is just looking like he is finding the middle of the bat more times than not now. Oh, run out opportunity there. Not quite able to get it there. James Vince turned round. Daniel Hughes there. At the moment, Ty's gone for 7 runs off the first 5 balls. 17 of his first 1.5 overs as well. James Vince, will he go for the boundary once again? That's the question. Because of the fact that he has already got one. So I feel like more than likely he won't need to go for it. And that one is going to be a single, maybe even 2. They are looking for it, but it is just going to be a 1. You don't really want to run out at this stage of the innings because of the fact that they are ticking along quite nicely here. I am wondering at what stage they will be taking that power surge. Do they leave it till a little bit later, or do they decide to possibly take it sooner? Sydney Thunder versus Brisbane Heat will be tomorrow night. It will be, I believe, at the same time, if I'm not wrong, maybe earlier. It says 6:45 p.m. at MANUKA Oval. So that is probably going to be the same time as this one, which was 9:15. for anyone who is wondering New Zealand time. So they are going it is a little bit later than normal. And I have a feeling that has just frozen, unfortunately. It is very quiet at the moment because the commentators have stopped talking. Hopefully I will be able to get that back very soon. The internet hasn't been that great today overall, but hopefully this one will be able to get the contact. We'll be able to get the video back underway right before the next over started. We have got Behrendorff running in now. Are you going to stream tomorrow night game? That is the plan. I am looking forward to that match between the Thunder and the Heat. Oh, that's a shot from James Vince. Hit out backward point way. And he just used the pace to his advantage. Behrendorff, unfortunately. Look at that. Well, you can't look at that, sorry, but that was just a nice shot. Just a little dab. Just using the pace of the ball, hitting it through a gap and getting another 4 runs for Vince. And at this stage, Vince could be on for the 100, perhaps. He is just picking the ball to go after, and he is just making a very big impact in this match for the Sydney Sixers. There's going to be Behrendorff once again now running in. It is a slower ball that time, and I feel like that is what you got to do on this wicket. That is going to be possibly 2, though. Yes, it is. Great running from the Sydney Sixers. And they have now got 6 runs of the first 2 balls of this over. Now that's better, says James Gordon. That is good to hear, mate. I am glad that it is working a lot nicer for you. But at the moment, the Sydney Sixers are just completely just doing it easily at this stage. I thought that this one was going to be a little bit closer, but then once again, I feel like against the Sydney Sixers, that's a full toss from Behrendorff. Has been hit out, and it is only a single, so it's the lowest scoring ball of the over so far. But they need 49 off 51 at this stage. The Sydney Sixers need less than a run a ball, and we still have about 8 overs left. The Sydney Sixers are 92% likely to win this one when Viz has it. So unless something crazy happens, the Sydney Sixers will be at home. But they are saying that if the Sydney Sixers win it, they're not sure where the final's going to be. That was an interesting shot. Has only just gone down the field a little bit. Behrendorff not looking too happy a little bit. But yeah, they're not sure whether it's going to be at the SCG or be at MANUKA Oval once again, because they are allowed 75% attendance at this ground at this stage. And of course, they would love to have a packed out stadium for the final of the Big Bash. But yeah, with the restrictions and everything, it might be pretty difficult to do. And I believe the game's next week for the final, and also the to decide who's going to be in the final against the winner of this match. So at this stage, we will say, just for argument's sake, that the Sixers are going to win. So if someone loses, are they out for good? No, they are not. Goal first. So pretty much, we'll say, for the example, Sydney Sixers win this match. So they move on to the final next Sunday. The game tomorrow, which is Sunday in New Zealand, well, it's Sunday in a lot of places as well. It is Sydney Thunder versus Brisbane Heat. And whoever wins that next Thursday will play the Perth Scorchers, the loser of this match. And then whoever wins that moves on to the final. That is how it's kind of working. Oh, and unfortunately, Jai Richardson not able to get to that ball. So that is another 4 for James Vince. And all of a sudden, that's another over going for 12. Being as, but are you watching the games? I am indeed. This one is between the Sixers and the Scorchers at this stage. And they are doing very well in this one, the Sixers so far. They did bowl pretty decently, although the Perth Scorchers, Josh Inglis, did save their innings a little bit. Are you watching the game? Said Bing as well. I feel like there's a little bit of a delay, but yes, I am. I am watching this match. And I am going to be watching the rest of the games as well for this BBL. Hopefully doing live streams for them as well on this channel. For Rugby Sevens, you should put Geordie Barrett, Enrico Ioane, Aaron Smith, says James Gordon. And that is an idea. If we are going to do a few more videos as well on Rugby Sevens, maybe that is an option. Someone has said that it is midnight. Happy midnight, says Kyle. And are you going for the Sixers, says Bing. I think I was pretty undecided on who I was going to be going for this match. But the Sydney Sixers, I said at the start, probably because of the fact that they have qualified first, do deserve to get that home final, although they aren't actually sure where that final will be. But because of the fact that we are almost, for me, it is still 11:59, but once it does tick over, we have got a very special message for someone in the chat as well. Jai Richardson now having a bowl. It's hit the helmet and also the bat. It went the bat to the helmet. It's now my birthday, says Gold First. It is indeed. I was waiting for it to tick over for me. It still says, oh no, now we have hit the 12 a.m. So it is the 31st of January, which means it is Gold First's birthday. So happy birthday, mate. Hope you do have a good day. Hopefully you do win your cricket as well. And hope it all goes well for you. But nonetheless, the Sixers, because of the fact that that one hit Hughes in the head or in the helmet after hitting the bat, they are going to need to have a HIA. Lots of people are going for the Sixers, said Bing. Yeah, I feel like they are the favourites because of the fact that they did win last year and they have just had a lot of strong performances. They've got the batters, Josh Philippe, sitting second in terms of the runs scored. And you also have Josh Philippe, and then you've also got the bowling of the likes of Dan Christian, but also Stephen O'Keefe. He's been great for the spinners in terms of the Sixers. And yeah, you've just got DeWarshus as well, as had a few good games. So they are a hard team to bet against the Sixers, but they were actually underdogs for this match against the Perth Scorchers. So that just showed that maybe people were underestimating them for this match, and they might be able to move on to the final. Well, they should be able to from here. They need 41 more of 47, so I feel like they will be able to win this one. Definitely with James Vince sitting 72 from 37. That is a very impressive knock so far from the man. Philippe as well, getting 45 from 28, I believe it was. That was also very impressive. James Vince on strike to Richardson. He has bowled the over-pitched Yorker there a little bit. It has gone out to deep cover for just the single. Thank you. You're the best. See you, Gold First. No worries, mate. Like I said, I hope you have a very good birthday. Hopefully you will be able to beat the team that you are playing the top of the table. And make sure that you are giving it plenty now. The happy birthday and midnight celebration, said James Gordon. It is indeed. And I feel like a lot of people in Sydney will be having a big celebration for the Sydney Sixers here if they are able to win this match and secure the final for themselves. Jai Richardson with the grunt, but also did the off-pace delivery out through cover once again. And Munro has fielded a lot of balls so far this match. That is another one, single for Daniel Hughes there. My family friend Tom Curran, Jordan Silk, Jack Edwards, and Sean Abbott. So are you a Sydney Sixers supporter by any chance, Bing, as well? My birthday is May 29th, says James Gordon as well. But yeah, I feel like throughout these live streams, we have had people, I think almost a supporter from every team. So we had a couple supporting the Perth Scorchers earlier on. Oh, Inglis didn't really want that one. He got caught with the lights a little bit there. But Richardson at the moment has gone for 25 runs off 2.4 overs so far. So he will be wanting to get a wicket here, Richardson. He has got the golden cap for his bowling. And I said that there was going to be a wicket in the 13th over was my next prediction after getting that one, after getting the 9th over one right. So Jai Richardson is going to have to pull one off here very soon. That one is a very good shot from Hughes, and it is just going to be the single. Munro fielding very well, and he did keep it to just the one. Yes, I am a Sixers supporter. So, yeah, we are back into the competition. Who do you want to see play in the final? Let me know. Is it the Sydney Thunder, perhaps the Sydney Derby on the cards? But Moorcake has said the Heat as well. Yes, Brisbane through and through. And tell you what, Brisbane also still have a chance to be able to win this tournament. They will have to win 3 games in a row from here, the Brisbane Heat, but they could do it. Jai Richardson now bowling. He has bowled the bouncer, and that's going to be a wide. James Vince at the moment, 74 of 39 deliveries. But yeah, it is a new day already. I feel like most of these games are going to end at about 12:30, and then also with the factor of it is going to be possibly a 10:15 p.m. New Zealand time start for the final. So it could be a pretty late night for those finals games, that's for sure. I'm just going to watch a vid for a break, says James Gordon. No worries, mate. I would say that this match maybe only has about 4 overs left in it. So by the time you get back, maybe we will be into the final over as well. They haven't even taken the power surge yet, the Sydney Sixers, and maybe they won't. I feel like possibly if they can get away with it, maybe they will think about, oh, that was well bowled by Brett Lee. They are showing a highlight for the final with the Scorchers versus the Sixers. He's very fired up, Brett Lee there. And we have got Labuschagne, says more cake as well. It will be, the Brisbane Heat, they have got a couple good players back from international. I was just trying to think. It's Joe Burns. They've also got Joe Denley and also Joe Burns. I think I said Joe Burns, Joe Denley, and Joe Burns, didn't I? I said them twice, but nonetheless, the Brisbane Heat, they have got some pretty good players. And also with Labuschagne bowling well, it has given them an extra option with the ball. Can you please put the game on your stream? Unfortunately, because of copyright and licensing, like even if I was to show the picture without sound or just the sound, then it would get, it would end up getting copyrighted. And I think you can get banned for 3 months, unfortunately, if you do any of that on YouTube, which is very unfortunate. And I feel like at this stage, it's not really worth the risk, unfortunately. Yeah, I will try my best to keep you informed of what is happening in the game. And that is that James Vince at the moment is on 40 balls faced, 74 runs. Bing has, but okay. I hope that is all right, mate. Oh, that's a shot from James Vince, and he is just hitting it well. And it's going to be Colin Munro now. And he hasn't been able to field that one. He hadn't put a foot wrong in the field so far, Colin Munro. But that one, unfortunately for him, didn't quite go his way. And Vince at the moment could be on for I was about to say a 50, but 100 perhaps. Goal first, as said Chris Lynn. Of course, the Brisbane Heat also have him. He wasn't quite able to deliver in the last match, but they were able to get the win there, the Brisbane Heat. And maybe, hit straight into his leg there, James Vince. That wouldn't have tickled. But he needs 22 more runs to be able to get his 100. So it might be a little bit tight. 45 is the partnership of 29 balls, and that's another misfield for the Perth Scorchers, and because of it, they are going to be able to get back for the 2, I believe. No, they only ran the 1. Jimmy Pearson as well, Moorcake, is listing the players for the Brisbane Heat that could get them over the line. Of course, him and also the partnership with him and I feel bad, but I can't remember who the partnership was. It was Pearson and also, I believe it was Joe Denley. Or, yes, it was. It was Joe Denley yesterday. Mitchell sweeps in as well, says Moorcake. Very good spinner. It's all over, says Goal First as well. And we have also got, I'm going to go, but I will watch you if you stream tomorrow. Thank you very much, Bing. I do appreciate that, Matt. Hope you have a good day or night, depending on where you are in the world. I assume maybe you're in Sydney. So you have still got a little bit of the day left. Yeah, hope you have a good day. And we have also got, at the moment, highest scores for the Sydney Sixers. Philippi has had 86 not out. And at the moment, if Vince can get the 100, it would be the highest score for someone with the bat for the Sydney Sixers. Max Bryant, Labuschagne, or Lasagna, as Moorcake has said. Thanks for a good stream, says Big. No worries, mate. Thank you very much for enjoying. And I hope everyone else has enjoyed as well. And also, I should mention, I haven't mentioned it in a while, the Kiwi Lads Clips channel has just launched. We haven't got any videos on it, but it is the pinned comment, and that will take you to the channel. We haven't actually posted any videos on it, but it is going to be going to have a few videos on it very soon. So there will be other behind-the-scenes Kiwi Lads clips, as well as little short snippets from even these live streams, perhaps, depending on what we decide to do. Joe Burns as well, Moorcake has said. I feel like there's only a couple players that he hasn't listed, one of which, Ben Lachlan, that take the other night with that catch. Mark Steckity says Moorcake as well, but that catch for Ben Lachlan, the one-handed screamer that he took off Labuschagne's bowling, I feel like he is definitely a factor as well. Going to the gym in 5 hours, says Goal First. See, I feel like maybe I have been keeping you up, Goal First, because of the fact that, 5 hours won't be too much sleep for you if you are sleeping in between now and going to the gym. But it is Andrew Ty steaming him once again. I feel like, is that an opportunity? No, it's not. And at the moment, Ben Legality? I'm not too sure. More cake. But I assume that it's Ben Lachlan. It's fine, says Gold First. But yeah, at the moment, the Sydney Sixers have still been continuously going at about that 10 and over, which is pretty impressive to still be up to the 14th. And like I was saying earlier, I think if they can avoid it, they won't take the power surge. I think they will be trying to make a statement. James Vince down the ground. It's a great shot. And that's going to be another boundary out long off. And he is getting closer and closer. Daniel Hughes at the moment. I'm wondering if he knows how close he is to that 100. I think he was looking up at the scoreboard there. So maybe he is going to try and get James Vince that 100. You're so good. You're so good to watch this Gold First. Thank you very much, mate. I do appreciate that. And if you are also into the rugby and everything, we will be doing Super Rugby Aotearoa when it comes up, as well as I have got Rugby Challenge 4 and also Cricket 19 gameplay videos. And also, that's a good shot from James Vince once again, and that's going to be 2. Oh, it's gone through the legs of Liam Livingstone. He got the wicket earlier, but that one has gone through him out deep cover, and that is going to be another 4 for James Vince, and that will very much fall up injuries than at the finals. But yeah, Big Bash, boom. It does involve, I believe it's completely licensed for the KFC Big Bash. I haven't actually played it at all yet, so maybe I could do perhaps playing the final. Oh, tell you what, he's hit that well, and now Livingston has saved that one. He's got the way going around the crowd because he has gone to the same exact place as that. Gold First has said that I am lagging. Hopefully it will work out itself very soon. I have got it here as well so that I can try and see the chat a little bit earlier. But for me, it doesn't seem too bad. So hopefully it will come right for you, Gold First. Lachlan says more cake as well. And we have got, I'm super excited for the rugby video, says Gold First. I am too. I mean, the Super Rugby Aotearoa full toss there from Ty. Yeah, the Rugby Challenge, or not Rugby Challenge, but Super Rugby Aotearoa, I am incredibly excited for because of the fact that it should be a very close competition, I think. But at the moment, 90 runs for Vince off 48 balls. Hughes is on strike. I'm wondering whether he will try and get a single here or just block it. It's better now, says Gold First. But yeah, I've got Big Bash Boom, which is a Big Bash related game. So maybe I could play the final on Big Bash Boom after doing maybe a first impressions video. That's a short ball. And it was a dot ball. But like they are saying, it is a chance for James Vince to get his 100. He's sitting on 90 off 48, 17 runs needed for them to win this match. And to be honest, I think they won't go for the power surge. I think they will just work this around because of the fact that pretty much at some stage the Perth Scorchers may even have to consider bringing the field up. But I think at this stage they will know that this game isn't won. Mono Morkel, Xavier Bartlett, Lewis Gregory, James Baisley as well, says more cake. So he has pretty much listed the whole Brisbane Heat lineup, and they are a lot of very good players there. It is going to be Liam Livingstone once again who's going to have a bowl. He did go for 1 wicket, 9 runs in his first over, so maybe he can get a breakthrough here against his fellow Englishman, James Vince. But yeah, I have a feeling they won't take the surge. I think they'll be trying to make a statement, and they will say, we only needed 4 overs of power play. And also the fact that, like I said, there are a lot more gaps in the field. They can just manipulate it so that they can get a whole heap of singles. My cat says more cake as well. I believe you mentioned your cat last time we were on live stream as well. What is he or she up to this time? That is another single for James Vince now. He needs 9 runs to get the 100. I think he needs about 5 runs to get the highest score for a Sydney Sixers batsman. So that will be the goal, even though he doesn't know it at the moment. And like Mark Moore is saying, he thought it was going to be a tight battle, but all of a sudden, it's just looking like it's going to be the Sixers. Oh, tell you what, that was all run-out opportunity there. Under the fan, says More Cake. Is it pretty warm in Brisbane at the moment, More Cake? Do let me know. We had a heat wave here in New Zealand probably earlier this week, and I did a Cricket 19 career mode live stream, and it was very warm. because we are used to probably only like 15 degrees, and then we just had 33. And I was like doing the live stream. It was just, it was very warm. James Vince gets another single there. They are saying he deserves the 100, and I would agree with that statement. It is just going to be the one run, though. But Hughes at the moment sitting on 14 off 15, so he has done exactly what he needs to, sitting at the other end and also getting those singles when he has been on strike. Hot here, says Moorcake. What temperature are we talking, Moorcake? That is another single for Daniel Hughes. But yeah, 12:15 here in New Zealand, so luckily it is a little bit cooler. It's cold here in Whangarei tonight. It's 12 degrees. I think we had 7 degrees overnight as well last night. Possibly all the night before, perhaps. But yeah, it is pretty cold around New Zealand now. All of a sudden, we've gone from being very hot to very cold. And I feel like now it's going to be like windy. Oh, that's a great shot from James Vince, but it's gone straight to the man on the boundary. So that is another single now. And Livingston at this stage is looking like he's just going to go for 6 singles, which is all the Sydney Sixers really need to do. 35 or 40, says Moorcake. So yeah, it is a very hot night in Brisbane at the moment. Have you been in Whangarei? No, I don't think I've ever been to Whangarei. The only place in the North Island, or the 2 places I've been, I believe, or maybe I've been to 3 places. I've been to Wellington, Auckland, and maybe Palmerston North, but I may not have been. I can't quite remember. Maybe I have been, but I can't remember. I think I have been to Palmerston North, though, as well, but I haven't been to Whangarei. They are saying that they should take the power surge, but I think they'll be fine with just milking it round. They're showing the bench. It looked like Steve O'Keefe was saying take the surge, but I don't know if they are going to. It's a nice little town. Says Gold First as well. But yeah, I feel like that's something that I would love to do, is like kind of do a road trip around the North and South Island of New Zealand, because I've probably been to only really the main places. So I feel like it would be quite cool to do a little road trip perhaps. Right, it is the power surge now for James Vince. I thought they weren't going to take it, to be honest. And Mark Waller is saying that they will be going for 6 bats for James Vince. But I feel like it's been in the past that the power surge has cost so many batsmen their wicket. And I would hate to see James Vince go out now after all the hard work that he has done throughout this match. It's going to be interesting, that is for sure. What is he going to do here? Joe Richardson is bowling the first over. James Vince straight down the ground. And that is going to be 4 runs for James Vince. He's on 97. Is he going to get us 100? I hope he does. He deserves it big time, James Vince. It looked like Philippi was going to be hitting it very nicely as well. James Vince was dropped earlier on as well. So I feel like, yeah, he has batted since then. He's done very well. 6. Tell you what, 6 to win. Is he going to try it? Or is he just going to tap it somewhere if it is there? I just hope he doesn't. Vince has taken the single there. And the crowd are booing here a little bit. Vince isn't too happy here. And tell you what, I feel like for Hughes, if he does get a single here, he has got the new highest score for the Sydney Sixers though. And that is very impressive. And something else that's impressive is the fact that Daniel Hughes and Josh Philippi, 96 and 95, have both been in the season. And then Philippi, 86 not out for the 2018-19 season. So what is Daniel Hughes going to do? Does he want to get James Vince's 100? That's the question. Or is he going to whack this ball for 4 and maybe a 6? Richardson now. Hughes has hit it well. And it is going to go to the boundary for Daniel Hughes. And everyone is booing now. James Vince. They are looking at the scoreboard. And James Vince is saying, don't worry about it. And I feel like Daniel Hughes, he's just been booed for getting the run or getting a boundary, which I feel like is an interesting situation. It's tied scores. It's all over. Oh, he's been sent back. Daniel Hughes looks like he wants to win this game. The crowd are absolutely loving it, as well as the bench at the moment. It's going to be interesting, because imagine if Vince goes out in the next over as well. I don't know what's going to happen here. Is he going to listen to James Vince and just get the winning runs? And it is a dot now. James Vince will be feeling the pressure now. Everyone is loving it. Get the single, win the game, says goal first. The crowd are absolutely going nuts at the moment. Daniel Hughes is going. James Vince is saying, don't worry about it. But Daniel Hughes. I'm back, says James Gordon. It's going to be interesting. What is going to be this last ball of Jai Richardson's over? What is going to happen here? They are loving it at the moment. And he has left it, which means we are going to be having James Vince on strike. Is the bowler at the other end going to bowl a wide? James Vince is smiling here. If he goes out now, it would be an absolute shame. But it's going to be interesting. Daniel Hughes just left it. Hughes is feeling a little bit, or Vince is feeling a little bit of the pressure here. It will suck if he gets out on 98 or 99. Well, I'm hoping if he gets to 99, that will be the win. But yeah, I feel like he'd rather be, would he rather be 98 out or 99 not out? I feel like 99 not out would be the choice, but Vince has to hit a 2 here. So I feel like he will be trying to run. Hughes will turn him down for the single, and then I think someone's getting run out. It's downloading a new, I'm downloading a new game, says James Gordon. What is going to happen here? James Vince on strike with Andrew Ty. Oh, that is a terrible way for the match to end. And Andrew Ty bowls a wide to end the game. And that is a sad way to end the match. And the crowd are booing. Andrew Ty, I think from what it was showing, he didn't mean to do it, but it did end with the wide. James Vince just couldn't believe it. The fact that they did win by 9 wickets, though. And I'm sorry, but it was an interesting way to end this match. What do you guys think of that finish? Do let me know. But yeah, very strange. Very strange way to end that. I'm just going to quickly put Sydney Sixers. You go, oops, that's not a 9, but that is a weird, says James Gordon. In my heart, it's 100 for him. Yeah, I wish that he had been able to get there. He did play so well. We are going to put there Sydney Sixers won by that much. And I'm wondering, do you guys want to see the end of that Cricket 19 match that I was doing between the sides? I was in trouble. I was about 6 down. But do you want to see if I can pull it together and win the match? Do let me know. Because if you guys do want to see it, I can get it back up to the exact same stage that it was at before the end. But yeah, I had just lost another wicket, so I was in a bit of trouble. But maybe I can try and get there. James Gordon has said, yep. So maybe it is on the cards. I will load it up once again. Unfortunately, it's in that situation now. I can't quite. Yes, says Kyle as well. For anyone who is just tuning in now as well, the Sydney Sixers win by 9 wickets James Vince on 98 runs in the end. Didn't quite get the 100 because of a wide that ended the match. But we are going to quickly, I will go to just me for a second, and then we will be able to be trying to get this back up so that I can have it that you guys can see the screen once again. It is a weird way of doing it, but somehow it works. So I will just go with that. But the Sydney Sixers, they did, Scorchers says more cake. It was a weird finish to the match. That is for sure more cake. We had James Vince at the end of the day. Hughes was blocking and leaving the ball at the other end. And then Andrew Tye bowled the wide that stopped James Vince from getting his 100 there. But I will quickly go to share the screen. And we will go like that. And we will share it with the application window. We will go like that. And we will go with share. And then we will wait for that. And now all of a sudden we have got it back on the screen. And we are back into our cricket. So yes, there's more cake. Sick. Says more cake as well. No, have to go be at hope to see your live stream tomorrow on the Brisbane Heat game. Yeah, hopefully we will be able to get a good game on our hands there. But for all of you who are just tuning in now, Sydney Sixers won by 9 wickets. I am in a lot of trouble in this match now. I lost another wicket. I think I'm about 6 down, but I decided that I would try and win this game for you guys. Are you streaming tomorrow night? That is the plan. I am going to be doing the Sydney Thunder versus the Brisbane Heat game. That is going to be tomorrow. But yeah, I am out once again. Anyone wondering what we are doing? I did start a game. What Andrew Tye did is bad, says John Scott. Yeah, although straight away he did look like he didn't mean to do it. It just, yeah, unfortunately, it just didn't end the game that well. And I feel like a lot of people were disappointed not to see James Vince get his 100. I was a little bit worried that Jai Richardson may have bowled a wide in the over before, but we have got also Golf First saying bye. Happy birthday, mate. Hope you are going to have a good day. But at the moment, I am under a huge amount of pressure here in this game because I decided I would try and give it another go. And what I might do quickly, whoops, I did almost mess that up. I am just going to quickly have it ticking across the bottom like that. And there we go. So that you guys can see the scoreboard. But the Sydney Sixers won by 9 wickets in the real life match. I'll be in bed for school, says James Gordon. Be on your stream tomorrow, says Golf First as well. So thank you all very much for tuning in. But at the moment, we have got to try and win this match as the Sydney Sixers. They did win it in real life. So I feel like it is only right that we can win this one for them. But at the moment, we've got Sean Abbott at the crease. And also, we have got, who is it at the other end that we have got for us? It is Hayden Kerr. So we haven't really got too many batters left, unfortunately. And that one is missed time. We need some boundaries very soon for the Sydney Sixers. I've got to try and win it like they did in real life. It's going to be tough, though. I've got a little pink Kiwi lads on me as well. I didn't realize that was a thing. But nonetheless, good over from Fawad Ahmed. They're only allowed to bowl 2 in this format because we are only playing a 10-over match. What is the field doing? There are a lot of gaps on the leg side. We've got to try and chase that one, though. And it is going to be a close run-out opportunity. No, we have managed to get there. And do let me know, do you guys think I will be able to win this match like the Sydney Sixers won the real match? The leg side looks so open, but my feeling is he's not going to bowl it there. I'm just not timing it either, although that one might be worth 2. It looks like it will be. Is it going to be worth more than 2? I'm going for 3. It is a risk, but we've got to go for it, and we have made it. 3 runs for us there. Yeah, hopefully you guys can still see me all right as well. Right. Can we get... That's a good shot, but it's gone straight to the man close for a run out. That was a good throw as well. Right, the pressure is starting to build here. Anyone who is just tuning in now, the real match, Sydney Sixers win by 9 wickets. We are playing this match that we started at halftime because of the fact that we ran out of time to play it when it was happening. That's a good shot, though, surely. Unless that's gone straight to the man, I can't quite see. And that one is 4, and that is a much-needed 4 for us as well. But yeah, James Vince was able to get 98 not out in the end. The match ended with a wide, unfortunately. So he wasn't able to get that 100. But it is still the highest runs that... Oh, no, that's a poor shot. Right. Oh, I'm glad I didn't actually get any bet on that because of the fact that there is a man out there marking it. It's a good shot, though. That's through the covers. Is it going to be 4? Yes, it is. And it is 35 off 19 required now for this match. Once this match is over as well, I will be ending the live stream. But Philippe started well for the Perth Scorchers in his innings. They are going to talk to James Vince. Oh, okay. So the final is going to be at the SCG, which is pretty awesome. Are you in the same house as with your parents, says James Gordon? I am indeed. I am actually set up in the lounge. So I am very fortunate in that regard that I am able to do that. Oh, what has happened to the screen? I might have moved my mouse maybe. Oh, no run there. I will see if I can get that back so that it is full screen for you guys. Yep, there we go. We are back now. No run. 2 balls in a row, well bowled. And the pressure is starting to build now. It is a weird set field. Oh, I fit it over the top of him. We are going to hopefully be able to get the boundary. Yes, we did. I'm back, bud, says Utkarsh. Thank you very much for coming back, mate. The Sydney Sixers were able to win the match by 9 wickets. In the end, Philippe got 45 off 28. James Vince, 98 not out off only about 50 balls. He was hitting it very nicely. I hope they haven't changed their field. They have, which means that could be a chance. We're going to run 2 here. Is there a man down there? I don't think there is, which means it is going to go to the boundary for us. But yeah, we are trying to win this game like the Sydney Sixers did. But James Vince did a very good bat for the team. That one's not the best shot, but I think it's going to be 2 once again. We need 20 off 12 balls in this match for us. Are we going to be able to win the match like the Sydney Sixers did in real life? Anyone who is just tuning in now, the Sydney Sixers were able to win the match comfortably with about 3 overs spare. In the end, James Vince was almost able to get us 100, but just missed out on it because of a wide bowled by Andrew Tye in the end. That's a wide ball from Cameron Green in this match, and it is just a 1. This match is being a little bit closer than I want it to be. I thought when I had lost a few wickets that it was over, but all of a sudden Kerr might be able to save this one for us. Oh, he has hit it hard, Kerr, down the ground all the way. Is it all the way? Did it go all the way? I don't think it did. I think it's just a 4. Yes, it is a 4. So we are going to try our best to win this match. We need 15 off 10. The real-life Sydney Sixers won it a little bit more comfortable than we did. He's gone for the Yorker again, and that one's gone bigger from Hayden Kerr, who isn't actually playing in the real-life match, I don't believe. But that one is 114 6. Thank you very much. Now Cameron Green. He has got all the pressure on him. 9 from 9 now we need before we end. Oh, he's tried it again, and that one's gone. Has it gone all the way? No, it is just a 4 that time. But Cameron Green going for the Yorkers just doesn't seem like he has found his length that he wants to. And this over so far has gone 1-4-6-4. That's a little bit of a better ball, but it is still getting the treatment down the ground. And is it going to go for 6? Yes, it is. And Hayden Kerr is able to get his 50, and I believe that's actually the game 1 for us. And I know the email for my PS4 account now, says James Gordon. And Utkarsh has put, you are doing this knowingly. Says, yeah, I mean, I'm not too sure what you mean, but I did manage to get this win in the end. I was betting a lot better then than I was at the halftime break during the match, but I hope you guys did enjoy that little bit of betting there. Mitch Marsh, they are talking about his dismissal in this match. It was an interesting one, that's for sure. That is my scoreboard. It looks a little bit different to the real life one. But yeah, I think this is almost going to be the end of this live stream because of the fact that in New Zealand at the moment, we are sitting at the current time is 12:34 a.m. in the morning on, I believe it will be Sunday now. So yeah, I think it is pretty close to the end of this live stream, but I should quickly explain. I will go back to full screen for a moment. There we go. Right. I have got me in the full screen now. So pretty much the circumstances of the game are, so because of the Sydney Sixers winning that one, that means that they are now through to the final that is next Sunday. Whoever wins the match tomorrow between the Thunder and the Heat will then move on to the match next Thursday against the Perth Scorchers. And then whoever wins that moves on to the final against the Sydney Sixers. And it has just been confirmed as well, just before that, that it will be at the SCG for the first time this season for the BBL, which is pretty exciting stuff. Yeah, no one more day of freedom, but school is important, says James Gordon. It is indeed. It's important to get a good education in our days. And visit India once, says Utkarsh. And if I was to do that, Utkarsh, do let me know what area of India would be the best to visit. Because I did mention about it yesterday about maybe going to do an IPL game. And I've noticed I'm lagging a little bit, but I think that's just because I've jumped between the two different things. But I wish I could have a little bit more of the scoreboard, perhaps. So I might actually look at getting that up now as well. We'll see what I can do. So if we go like that, and then we go like, we'll go to the Sydney Sixers. I feel like that is what everyone really wants to see here. And we will go like that, and then we will go share that, and then we put that there. We grab that, and we go that, and then boom. We good to go. There we go. So that's the real life result. Does it squeeze it? Yes, it does. But those are the Sydney Sixers statistics. Taj Mahal says, Ukash, now you can talk normally, bud. Match already ended. I mean, this is pretty much how I talk, to be fair. I just ramble about sports pretty much, and also just what's happening in real life. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, I guess go for it. But Josh Philippi was able to get 45 off 28 originally. 2 sixes, 4 fours for him. And then James Vince not out, 98 off 53. So close to that 100. But then he did have the strike, and Andrew Ty, when they needed 1 run to win the Sydney Sixers, James Vince was on strike, and it was a wide. So then that ended that opportunity for Vince to get his 100. And then Daniel Hughes, 21 from 21. And then we had also, I guess what I can do as well, you guys can see my mouse, but the Perth Scorchers, we can look through their batting as well. Jason Roy went out early, 3 off 9 for him. Then we had Liam Livingston, 15 off 14. Not a bad innings for him, but he was a little bit slow getting going. Colin Munro had a decent knock, 30 off 25, saved a lot of runs in the field as well. But unfortunately for him, just that wrong time at the end ended with him getting a misfield, which wasn't ideal for him. And then we had Josh Inglis, 69 off 41, 5 fours, 2 sixes. And I thought originally that he was going to be the one who did get the man of the match, but that was just because we hadn't seen the innings of James Vince yet. Mitch Marsh, interesting dismissal. You guys will definitely probably be hearing about it in the news in the near future because of the fact that it looked like there was a gap between bat and ball. Mitch Marsh was not happy at all about it. 2 runs off 5 balls for him. Ashton Turner, during the power play, was playing all his shots. 33 off 22 was a decent knock for him. Jai Richardson, Golden Duck, and Aaron Hardy, 8 runs off 3 balls. And then we look at the Sydney Sixers. I guess I could look at the bowling figures as well. Dwarshuis did have a very good first over, got 1 run off it, and then he did get 2 wickets in the end. Jackson Bird going for 8.25 and over for his overs. And then Sean Abbott, not the best day with the ball, but he was able to get the wicket. And then Steve O'Keefe, he didn't go for a single boundary off his overs. That was maidens. I was wondering what that 0 was. That is an interesting picture of Stephen O'Keefe as well. Looks a little bit outdated, but nonetheless, 20 for 1 wicket, 5 economy rate. Carlos Braithwaite had a very good day as well, 25 for 1. And then Dan Christian just bowling the 1 over once again. And then we will quickly look back at the Sydney Sixers, and then I will read all of your chat. But pretty much Philippi did very well. 45 runs off 28 balls. Got a few boundaries in that early stage of the match. James Vince, 98 off 53. Very close to getting 100. And also had the top run scored for the Sydney Sixers ever with 98. Daniel Hughes, 21 off 21. And then also that wicket of Josh Philippi. I said that there was going to be a wicket in the 9th over, and that was exactly when it was. Liam Livingston, the part-timer, was the one who bowled that one. And then for the bowling figures, Jai Richardson going for 9 and over, which is rare for him, I have a feeling. But goes for 36 runs for no wickets today. And then Behrendorff went for 10 and over. Ty went for 10 and over as well. Fawad Ahmed went for 9 and over. 15 and over for Hardy with the 1 over. Livingston went for 8 and over, and Ashton Turner 11. So it was just showing that they were going for a lot of runs. And because of it, they were able to win with 18 balls left. So that is definitely making a statement against the other teams left in the finals. But I will read your chat now. We have got, you should do a mum face reveal after the dad reveal, says James Gooden. You guys seem to be very curious about what my parents look like. But I don't know. Maybe they will be on the channel in the future. We've only just revealed Kiwi lad Daniel Winaway. He has only been very recently that he has shown up on the channel. And we have also got, will you stream for Arabian T10 League? When is that? Uchkash, do let me know. Because I feel like I don't really know too much about the overseas cricketers. Like, I feel like the BBL, I feel like I know most of the players, but then kind of the Indian Premier League as well, I feel like I'm still lacking a bit of knowledge. So perhaps I will have to do a little bit more research. That bit of hair, it's very long there. Wondering where that has come from. Nonetheless, yeah, a very good match to watch. Like Perth Scorchers, it seemed like with 167 on the board, it was always going to be a little bit subpar, but Sydney Sixers were actually the underdogs in this match in the betting odds. So pretty interesting that people were back in the Scorchers to win this one. But that is because of their strong lineup when it comes to the batting, and also Jai Richardson with the ball in hand has been going very well as well. If anyone is wondering why I'm looking up over there, it's because I am like on the screen, and because of it, I feel like my eyes, instead of looking down here at the camera, they always just kind of glance up to make sure I am like in the central of the camera. But yeah, nonetheless, I think we are almost at the end of this live stream. We are sitting at 12:41 a.m. New Zealand time. So I should probably think about going to bed soon. But you never know. Maybe I will have to stay up a little bit later, do a little bit more editing. That just seems to be what I end up doing after these live streams, because I will be trying to get the videos ready for tomorrow before the Big Bash game tomorrow night, which is going to be against or between the Sydney Thunder and the Brisbane Heat. Should be a very exciting matchup, and hopefully we do get to see a very close one as well. Yeah, I think unless we have any more messages in the chat, I think that will be the end of this live stream. We will just have to wait and see. It sounds like it's all go on the cricket highlights that I'm watching here. It is South Africa versus Pakistan, I believe it is. They are just showing a fella has got a 5-wicket haul. And it was a wicket. It's been confirmed. Have a nice sleep, Bud. Bud says, Yukash, thank you very much, mate. I hope to see you tomorrow as well for the next live stream of the BBL. It is going to be between the Thunder and the Heat, a very exciting matchup, and I am looking forward to it. But anyway, that is going to be the end of this video. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like. Be sure to check out the Kiwi Lads Clips channel as well. The link is the pinned comment of this live stream. But yeah, I will see you all in the next one.